everybody. Hello, Linda. Hello, AJ and Stephanie and Mikey and Nancy.
Everybody's in the house.
Everybody's in the house. And Stephanie says, I started recording my first video. It will be up by Monday unless something crazy happens.
That's
Well,
nice.
let's hope nothing crazy happens. So, fantastic.
Hi,
How is everybody?
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Stephanie, nice, Stephanie. Hi,
Yes.
Barbara.
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 I was busy catching up on my temperature blanket today because you know we're held accountable tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Hey, Linda. Yeah.
There you go.
Hi, Linda. Saw the live yesterday. That amigurumi you made is awesome. It's beautiful. That the ladybug, I love that. That came out so good.
She's playing yarn chicken. Don't play yarn chicken. I figured out a project. Going to crochet your ice blue granny poncho. Ice blue summer lace granny poncho. Oh, lovely.
Gray. Oh, yeah.
Lavender and gray. Traveling dingbats. Hello, hello. How are you? By the way, my name is Alicia. Hello, Alicia. She's from
welcome, Alicia.
Oklahoma. Welcome in.
How is AJ doing? You sound a bit fluey, but you just said you are fluey.
Yeah.
Hi, Davey. Hi, AJ.
Hello,
AJ.
Debbie.
Hey, Debbie.
There is Linda, sweet Linda, the English Rose. Yes. And AJ says he's doing good. That's good to hear. Always good to hear.
That's
hello,
excellent.
Jane.
Hey, Jane. Did I hear echo or did just me?
I don't hear an
echo. I did hear a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I did hear a little bit. Rita Pacheco. Hello.
Rita,
how are you?
Welcome, Rita.
I'm drinking a lot of liquids because it feels like I'm all dried out.
Yeah.
I don't like drinking water because I had my share of fasting, you know, and then it just put me off plain water. So now I always flavor the water just a little bit. I mean, it's not even full orange juice. It's just a little bit flavored.
Yeah.
Don't forget the thumbs up. Thank you for all the thumbs up. There you go. Hi, Nancy. Hi. So
hello, Nancy.
Let me think. Do you? It's okay. Let's at 5 minutes in. Shall I then start?
You're going to start
in another 2 minutes.
How's the weather over there in Florida, Brenda?
Today it's a little bit breezy, but it's been very hot.
By the way, she's dressed.
I know. It's hot and humid, but there's a little bit of a breeze in the air today.
Well, so right here is a little wind today here in Georgia, and it's a little like kind of like a chilly. It's not cold, but you feel like you'll be outside. You feel oh, this feel good.
No, you know, it's warm. It's just a little breezy over here. It's been hot though, really hot.
It's 16 here or 60. 60 in Fahrenheit and 16.
That's nice weather.
Sandra Dusenberry.
Hi, Sandra.
Hello,
welcome,
Sandra.
Sandra.
And
Rita.
Jane is asking, we drink less in winter. Where is the rooibos tea? Well.
Hi, Althea.
Welcome, Althea. Welcome.
It's hot and humid in the UK as well. Yeah.
And cloudy in San Diego.
No, it's sunny
cool
here.
And cloudy. It's cold here.
Yesterday here in Georgia, it was raining just a little bit for I can say like for 30 minutes. That's it. It was all the rain yesterday.
Hi, Trudy.
Hey, Trudy.
44 degrees in Massachusetts. My God.
Wow.
Oh, that's good.
That's weird.
That's
cool,
wow.
Nancy. That's crazy. We're what? A day away from June? That's crazy. 44 degrees and it's almost June.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we next month?
Wow.
Whose channel?
Brenda.
Brenda
yes.
from Newbie.
Yes, Brenda.
We've got a teeny tiny bit of rain here today. Then back to the hot and humid evening. There you go. Barbara won with yarn chicken. I'm glad for you. Last week it was 80. Wow, Nancy.
And now it's 44. That's crazy, Nancy. That's crazy. Ooh, 102.
We should be 102 in Arizona.
Ooh.
But we're dry, not humid. Remember that this Asgard shawl is still on sale in the, how do you say, in my description box for 10% discount. It's Reggie's pattern, J Hook Crochet. So still until, I think it's Monday. Monday is the last day of this month. Still for sale until the last day of this month. That's my second one. I'll be making more for sure.
Hi, Jessica.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
99.
Really, Stephanie?
It's going to be 99 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You in Tennessee, right, Stephanie? Life and Stitches. Her name is Stephanie. Is it Stephanie?
Yes. Yes, it is. That's right.
Right. I'm just like calling Stephanie and saying, what you talking about?
Who's your Stephanie?
I don't know. Somebody in the chat.
Who are you calling Stephanie? I bought another one of the Ascot patterns for Iris today. Oh, you know, she wanted it so bad. Oh, that's so cool.
She is in Tennessee. She's in Chattanooga.
Chattanooga, yeah. Yeah.
Chattanooga. That's a nice name.
Beautiful.
Chattanooga.
Right, Debbie? That is a beautiful shawl.
Yeah, it is.
AJ, that's very cold.
That is cold.
It is.
But it's better than 99.
Jeepers, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We're all a little bit full of coughs and whatever.
Today, yes.
That is how it is.
What is wrong with
I'm
you,
going
girls?
to start.
And me too.
I would love to start.
I think everybody is like battling something. Everybody's a little sick.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's the weather. Let's blame it on the weather.
Oh, Linda, she got the second shot today. Nice, Linda.
Wow. Okay, let me just
73
maybe get
tomorrow.
some
So we spending the day on the garden. Nice.
I think my throat needs something hot. I think that's the thing. Just had some cold juice, but my throat wants something hot. When you have a scratchy throat, do you want something hot? I want.
Yeah, I do normally. I just had some tea a little while ago.
I cannot say the same. Let me catch up. What is he saying? True, I grew up in South Carolina. I can't speak now. Let me just...
He knows the southern heat. Yeah, that hot, sticky, where you can't breathe kind of heat. Yeah.
Hi, Nana Michelle. Welcome.
Hi, Michelle.
56 degrees. Wow.
You see? Look at that.
It's crazy. The weather is crazy. Let me see what's the weather here in Georgia. Well, it's kind of the same in let me see. Oh, here it's 66.
66.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, and
Yes.
it's basically June already.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be like what, like 80s, 90s, but it's 66. So yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
crazy. The weather is crazy. Mm-hmm. Growing up in Myrtle Beach
Myrtle
and
Beach,
Charleston.
Charleston. Wow.
Charleston is
Huh.
beautiful. I love Charleston. Been there twice. Love it. Never been to Myrtle Beach though.
How far you are
Okay.
from the beach, Brenda?
If I take the main road here straight,
Uh-huh.
it literally goes from my house straight to the beach. It's about 45 minutes.
Not too far.
No, it's
No.
not too far. It's about 45 minutes, depending which beach I decide to stop on. Because, you know, when you get to the coast, you can go to different beaches, but about 40 minutes, 45
So
minutes.
what is the more like a clear water, like
Clearwater
that's
is about Clearwater is about an hour and 45 minutes away from
and
me.
what is it called that?
That's Clearwater Beach. That's the Gulf Coast. That's
Okay.
the Gulf of Mexico. That's where Tampa is, the side of Tampa, and also where Texas, the beaches of Texas
Okay,
is the
that way.
Gulf
Yeah.
Coast, New Orleans, the Panhandle, all that is the Gulf, and
Okay.
that's nice because the waters are really soft. There's not a lot of
Waste.
waves, and it's good
Uh-huh.
for families and stuff like that.
That is what I, yeah, that's what I want to go. You know, something that's really calm. You can relax
Yeah,
it, let the kids play in the water, and don't be like, oh, don't go too deep. No, you know. So that's what I like.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
especially
Yeah,
when if you have some littles, you know, little
Melissa.
kids. Yeah.
yeah. Hey, Melissa, welcome in. Yeah, but
Hey,
then you go to the other
Melissa.
side. If you go to the other side, to the side of like where Miami is, where Fort
That's crazy. The
Lauderdale,
water.
that's Daytona Beach, and that's really that's surfer waters.
Oh no, I don't want that.
Yeah.
No, no. I'm gonna be
Oh
the whole
no, yeah.
time. Like,
Your
Alex,
cousin
get
lives
over
in
here.
Clearwater. Yeah, I like Clearwater. I like Clearwater a lot.
Yeah,
Is that what you
I
call
love the
it?
Gulf
Clear
Coast.
water. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, yeah. That's true.
Hello,
That is
Liz.
true, Stephanie. Hey, Liz.
Hi, Mama. God bless you. Dios te bendiga. Welcome
I
in.
know we missed
Melissa.
you too, Melissa. I know. Tomorrow I go be my time tomorrow. So
You
yes.
doing blingo?
I don't know if they're gonna do blingo or not. I see. Because I don't have nothing ready. I'm just like, you know, I don't even not text nobody. Nobody send me numbers. So I'm just probably, you know, they can be that live for send me all the numbers and I can just copy for next Sunday. So yeah.
Hi, Rosemary.
Okay.
Welcome in.
Yes.
Rose is in the house.
Yay.
In the
Okay.
house.
I'm gonna go fill my cup. I'll
I'll
be
be
right back.
back. Okay. Clearwater is a town, Ursula. The clear waters are the entire Gulf Coast. Wow.
Yes,
Okay,
that's beautiful.
Stephanie. Wow.
Yeah, this is what I like to go, you know, like I like to go one of those. It's really clear and the water is really calm and just relaxing, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you can actually go in then.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Lived in
Um,
Fort Lauderdale for 7
David.
years. That was
Okay.
in AF. What's AF? Love the Florida Warm Beaches. What's AF?
Lived in Fort Lauderdale 7 years. That was in the Air Force.
Air
Air
Force.
Oh,
Force.
Okay.
okay.
Love the Florida warm beaches. Yeah.
Okay. Can I show you my goodies? The thing is, I don't have much to show. That's the point. Then I'm
What?
then I'm enjoying what you're going to show us.
You just showed us your shawl. I'm sure
Yeah.
you have another one you can show us.
Mm-hmm.
No. Well, the first one I gave away, and now this is my second
Okay.
one I made, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So, but I mean, I can show you anytime. And I'm definitely going to make more.
It's so really, really,
I love the
really
way it
comfortable.
So, and it's it 800 meters. 800 meters.
800 meters of what size yarn?
A cape. You know, if you use it's a wrap
number
cape,
one.
that is
it's
perfect for this.
Kind of like this one.
Yeah, that's perfect for this.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
okay.
it's a wrap. Yeah, that's perfect for this.
Yeah,
exactly.
Now,
really
Laura is looking.
I'm trying working with this yarn, Ursula, but I need to find something that can be really good working in this yarn. Now,
like this.
No,
like
this really that's really pretty. But I'm not that person who wears some stuff in here. I'm just like
no, but you don't have to wear it there. You can wear it around. But I particularly like to wear things as a triangular shawl. And this is not a triangle, it's round. It's a half circle. So you can wear it round. I mean, if I can wear it like.
Does she got a video
like
for
this.
that, or does just the in paper?
No, it's just a pattern. It's just a pattern.
Yeah,
so you can wear
she don't
this.
have a video, right?
She doesn't have a tutorial.
No,
it's not my pattern. It's J Crochet's pattern.
Yeah, but
I don't know if she's got a tutorial for it. No, I don't think. At the moment, I know it's a fake pattern.
Yeah. Yeah, because for me it's so really hard to read, and I like to, if they don't have a picture or something, I can do it, you know. So it had to be a video, or it had to be something I can see the picture. Yeah.
That's right, Debbie. But we can always ask. I don't know if Reggie has you know, when you pay for the pattern, whether you get a link to a tutorial.
Oh,
because that is a good idea. It's actually, which it boils down to a paid tutorial. You know, because some people.
Is that the name of the pattern, the Asgard?
Yes.
Is that the name? Okay.
Okay.
It is beautiful.
Okay, so let me show you my blanket. My temperature blanket.
Let's go see it.
Now it's May. So let me start at the bottom. So now here we go to February, March, April, and then May.
Oh, I love those colors. Wow.
Very nice.
So, and it's so thin. It's as thin as knitting, you know?
Yeah.
So I really love it the way it's coming on now. But also you can see the year is flying by. You know, so I love, you can so clearly see how it changes.
Yeah.
Because I have a color per temperature grade. I'm glad you love it. Okay, now, and then the other thing that I said I'm going to try that's new is my mosaic crochet. I have to think now twice. Okay, so I started with this baby blanket. Remember last time I only showed you the yarn, which is...
Okay. Yeah.
Like that.
Okay. What size the yarn is that one?
It's 4-ply. It's thin.
It's
4-ply. Yeah. So now what I'm doing is, so I started. So this is how far I am. You know. So.
Wow. That is so beautiful. Wow.
Progress.
Wow.
And that is basically it. You know, I made progress.
That is amazing, Ursula.
There we go. Let me just catch up here. Ursula, I love the colors. Is this all finger weight? It's 4-ply. This is 4-ply. And this is, my temperature blanket is a thin DK. So it's a 3. This is a 3. And what I like about this size is that the size of the temperature blanket is, you know, here and there, I don't think I haven't finished a whole ball of each color yet. No. So, I mean, it doesn't use that much yarn. So that's good.
So you can do another blanket.
Daily. How are you combining all of Tina's pictures together? Okay, I tell you what I did was with the mosaic. So I don't know mosaic at all. And that's what the challengers is about. Do something new, challenge yourself. Yeah. So what I did was I watched her little video, which is the it's #1 beginner's guide to mosaic. And it is the Apache Tears.
Right.
Which is that one. Okay, then there's another little tutorial that she has that goes on to do that stripe there.
Okay.
And then I did that. So by the time I did that, I could read a pattern because I couldn't read it before. I mean, she shows you how to, but that doesn't mean the penny drops. It just means and if someone looks into your eyes, they can see that the lights are on, but
totally
nobody's
lost.
on. So
I'm gone, lady.
And then after that, I bought 3 of her patterns. The Queen Cow, the Indiana. I asked Michelle in our Facebook group, Michelle Wiley, and she said, because I know she's very good at it, so I'm asking her, what would you recommend if I'm starting out with it now? What would you recommend? She says the Indiana. So I bought the Indiana, the Queen Cow, and oh my goodness, there was another name. These 3 of hers, and I just this is the Queen Cow.
The Havana, which is really pretty.
Yes, really that's one. The other one.
The Havana.
So from there on, I started doing the Queen. So nice. That's it.
Okay.
Nice. So this is actually up to there. So but it teaches you how to read the patterns. You know how to read, because at first I thought, if you look at this one.
So question. So is that tutorial is really easy to follow that person to do,
because listen, if you want to start out with it.
Because some they really like get me confuse me.
Yes. No, only go to Tina Torvalds. You see, let me see if I can show you like that. No, you can't. But this is only double crochets that run like this, you know. Then after a while, you start running double crochets like this, like an X, and that it doesn't really make sense to me that it would then form this beautiful pattern, you know.
Yeah,
but it does.
It's really pretty. I love it. I love it.
Okay, so let me quickly catch up to that chat. Hello, Granny D. Was there any questions we didn't answer? Daily fiber.
Veronica,
Michelle was saying
that I think if you watch Tina's tutorial, the first one like Ursula did, I think that you will find her pretty easy to follow.
Yeah, I want
she takes her time and she works there with you, so you can visually see what she's doing, even if you can't understand her well. Just by looking at what she's doing, you can make it out. She does it. She does take her time. She doesn't do it fast. Yeah.
Okay.
I literally did what she said. I literally just did what she said. But what you do is, I just put up on how many stitches I wanted, and then I did what she said I must do. Literally every row. If she puts double crochet every 5th stitch, I do it. Then the next stitch, then the next. Hello, Julie, Chaffee, Maza. Hello. I'm just seeing who I missed here.
The only really, not even difficult, but the only kind of tricky part is the fact that it's like when you're typing, you know, you go from right to left.
Yes.
And then you cut your yarn, and then you start again with the new yarn from right to left. Then you cut your yarn. Then you pick up the other color. So every time you start a row, you always start in your right hand side.
Also, it's not like back and forth. It's not
no,
back.
and every time you finish the row, you cut your yarn and you start with the next color in the next row. And that's how you
Yes.
and that's how you get the color variations, because you get it, you try to always work with a foundation color and then a one that is something different to offset it so you can see the design.
Yeah. Two colors.
Okay.
Two colors,
Okay,
and it
so,
goes from right to left.
Okay.
Yeah, what I'm going to do is I will put the video link in the description. I'm going to say number 1.
Okay, put it in there. And so let me click in.
Guide
Let me
to
save it.
Mosaic. So that's number 1, and you can open in a new tab. That's the first one I did, number 1. And then number 2, let me quickly see. The second one I did. Okay, I'll quickly put that in.
I got it.
Copy.
Let me save it.
I did not do number 3 because number 3, she shows you how to do a border. So when I get to my border, I will still do number 3. I'm going to put here number 2, beginner's guide to mosaic. Open in a new tab. And there's the link. And that's the second one. So if you want to try it, and that's what I did, that's all I did. But because I went to different channels, and some had the word mosaic in their videos, but they were not offering mosaic. Now, for various reasons, they would say mosaic. Maybe it looked a little bit like it, but it was not. I was wanting to learn mosaic crochet. So it is what you might call clickbait. You know, people use the word mosaic because they want you to click on their video, but it's not mosaic. But yes, I mean, she is very, she explains it very nicely. What is going on?
I saved the video. I just saved the video, the channel. Yeah, I'm going to be watching and see, you know, because I really like trying.
It's addictive. It is truly addictive because I went and now I want to with a thicker yarn. So I'm going to do a V. I'm going to go with a chunky, and I'm going to get like a 5 or a 6 millimeter hook because then it goes quick. Because now you see me, I take the difficult road. I take the thinnest yarn with a new stitch. Why not take chunky? But anyway, I wanted this color for this baby because I gave my rainbow baby blanket that is shells and pastels. I gave to this cousin. And now this is going to match. It's like a baby set that I'm giving her. It's going to match.
Oh, okay.
So that's why. And that's about halfway.
Pretty. That's very pretty.
So yeah, that's what happened in the last month. I can definitely say I've learned something new. I'm halfway with a new technique. It did take me, I say half a day because I want to be conservative. But I actually didn't do anything else that day except learn those 3. Watch those things and get to the point I can now tell you, don't waste as much time as I did. Just go and watch those 2 videos. And then I think number 3 is actually the border. So I didn't watch 3 because I don't want to watch something and then only have to do it later on because then I have to watch it again. So I know I'm not going to.
Yeah.
What? AJ, did they unsubscribe you from the Kiwi? That's the what the heck, eh? I'm so glad you like it, Granny D, and Liz also likes it. I'm glad you do. Well, AJ, I'm glad that you actually realized, or you know, how you become aware that you're unsubscribed. Check out the Ruby Stephen tutorial in Spanish and English. She has shawls. Okay. Nancy, are you not blue? Could you not? Otherwise, you could drop a link for us. You know, one could always watch it later on. So anyway, so my temperature blanket, in the one hand, I'm very grateful for the progress I'm making. On the other hand, I'm like, ooh, when this blanket is done, so is the year. So it's like frightening. Anyway, but it's looking nice, and it's not too big. It's 60 by 60 inches, so it's a great size.
I love the color.
Oh, and I've done some The other new thing I did was the moss stitch challenge of Granny D's that I entered 2 thingies in, and that is, I didn't do moss stitch before, but I started it with this temperature blanket. Then the moss stitch challenge came along. Well, by then I'm a pro in the moss stitch.
Yes.
The stitch that doesn't know who it wants to be.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
So who is next?
I'll
Well,
I'll
I can go
Lorna.
next.
Okay.
I can go next. I don't have too much about my blanket yet finished. I mean, like not finished, but I was not working because I'm telling you, if I focus on this, I will be finished in next month.
You mean tomorrow?
Yes, please don't
Yeah,
focus.
tomorrow.
Don't focus.
So that's just only what I did. I just finished the rest. Let me get one.
The granny
I'm gonna
square?
put you in solo.
Yes, the granny square. Okay, because I was have this one right here ready. So I was finished all around that I have like kind of like this one, the yellow and the lavender. So so because I need how much I said how many I said I needed? I think it was 100
Many.
100 and something.
Many.
Yeah. So I have right here, let me see.
Wow, that's a lot.
I know, there's a lot.
It's wet here, Lorna. It's raining and wet.
So right here, I have 45 right here. All 45s. It's Granny Square already finished. So the only I had to do is just connect them together, and like I said, I'm not did nothing this month. Like just only finish around this part right here. The rest that I have and put this, and the block right here, so that way you can stay, firm. So
it's lovely.
Yeah. So this is what much I just did. I'm not connected yet, but I was working another one like I used to.
There's still lots of time.
The top right there, I was working in there.
That's
and
beautiful.
Yes. And I was finished this one.
Ah, yes.
Woo!
Yes. So I just finished this one. Now I want to make it maybe like a flower or 2 flowers and put it right around.
Oh yeah.
I mean, right here, and so this one is made with 100% cotton. So, and I really like it because it can be like, different way you can put it on. You can put it on just like this, Did I have a tutorial for this one? No. I just got the yarn and I just started making the hat as it because I'm making a lot of different kind of hats. So, so I'm just like, so you know what? Let me make it something. So I made this one.
Wow.
And I just finished the new yarn, the change the color. So this one is gonna be another summer top, kind of like this.
I love that. Oh my goodness, I love it.
Yes. So the top is gonna be this one part, and it gonna be another design down. And coming down here, it gonna be another design. So another stitch.
Ooh.
Yes. So this is the yarn that changed the color.
I can't wait to see that when you go outside to model it.
I know. Yeah. So and so I just finished one part and I just continue another one. And I started last night. I'm just telling you, last night. That's what I say. My challenge for the granny, the blanket for my challenge, I go really slow this is how much I just start last night for this one.
Ooh, what pattern is that?
You see that?
Very
that is gorgeous.
Yes. So
what are you gonna make with that?
This one is gonna be a really long blanket too.
Another blanket. Did
yes,
I hear
another
right?
Blanket.
Is this hat lady becoming a blanket lady?
Yes. So the yarn I used, it was the one that I find in Michael's for $3. This is the yarn.
Heartland. Ooh, that's pretty.
It's really nice size yarn, and it's acrylic. And I use, what size I think I use? All right here. Number 6. This is what I use.
Yes, I'm heading for number 6.
Yes. So I use these 2 colors, and this is the same.
Pretty.
Yeah.
It's like a teal.
This is the name.
What? Cutanoga Valley. Yes.
Yeah. So
beautiful.
This one is the name.
Mammoth Cave. Ooh,
yes.
Cave. Hi, Christy's Creations.
What size yarn is that, Veronica? Is that a 5, a bulky?
No, it's 4.
Oh, it is a 4?
Yes, it's a 4. So the one that I have, for this blanket, I use this book, and this is what I have. This is the one that I use.
Is so pretty.
Yes.
Jeepers. Hello, Jen.
Love that.
That's pretty.
Yes. And when I started, it was like, okay, let me see if I can do it, but because it sounds like they give it to you 1, 2, 3, 4, but you get confused, and the wrong number 3, you thought you're going. I mean, it's kind of a little confused, but I was starting the wrong number 3, and I said, okay, why does not look the same the other one? And that was because I do something wrong. So it's really, I mean, that's really good.
I love the way it looks.
Yes.
That's beautiful color work, right?
So
hi, Geraldine.
I mean, this is pretty much. Oh, and I have a new book.
Hi, Dora.
This is a new book that I have.
I draw in my breath and I get a cough. Because what am I looking at? The new Crochet Stitch Dictionary?
Yes.
Ooh la la.
440 patterns.
Yes.
What?
I'm telling you, girls. This is the amazing. I know, this is my favorite book. This is my favorite book. But this is going to be my second favorite book. It's amazing.
Wow.
And they, see, this one they have, okay, here is the first one.
Oh,
okay,
yes.
That's the basket. And let me show you. This is the second one.
Oh, shells and patterns.
Yes, this is the
What's
second
the name?
one. What is the name? It's this one, the name.
The new Crochet Stitch Dictionary. Wow.
Yes, it's by there's 2 ladies. I think there's both these 2 ladies.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just gorgeous. My goodness.
And they have 1, 2, and this is the number 3.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Bobbles and clusters. I love that.
And here's another one. They have granny squares, and this is another one. Goodness. And let me show you. And this one.
Raised stitch patterns. Wow. Nice.
Yes. And oh, that's lovely.
There's a lot in that book. Oh,
yes. This
like
one.
that.
Oh, lace. Is that like lace? Yes.
Lace and
Yes.
trellis patterns, yes.
And this one.
Interlocking. Nice.
Oh.
Yes. And I'm not done.
No.
And ripple.
Wow, chevron.
Very
Yes.
nice. There's more?
And it's more. And
I
just
love
the
it.
border.
I love. Is that
edgings
like
and
borders? Yes.
Yes.
Very
And
nice.
I'm not
Oh
done.
goodness.
And the last one.
Granny
Oh,
squares.
Yes.
oh, I love that.
Yes.
I love
Yes.
that.
That's
And
got everything. That has
yes.
all the books that you have all in one.
And one. Yes.
Yes.
But
Yes.
this book, they don't have something this book have. So and you can see it's really thick. I
It's
mean
big.
it's big.
Did you get
How
it?
many
Did you get it in
pages?
Amazon?
I get it in Amazon. I can put the link in there. So but pretty much
Yes.
I'm going to say pretty much that's what I did. And I found some yarn in Michael's. I think it was what day it was. I think Thursday. I think it was Thursday for $1.
Yes.
The yarn for $1.
Yes.
And
Wow.
I found this one for this one. I know Granny D, she loves this kind of yarn.
Oh my
Very
goodness.
nice.
This one I find for this one it was $3 a piece. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
And the one that I find for $1, it was this is the one for $1 that I find.
Oh, that's good. That's beautiful.
It is.
Is that like the Simply Soft?
Yes, it's
Like
so
Karen's?
really soft. Yes.
Yeah. That's like
Yes.
the Loops and Threads imitation of Karen's Simply Soft.
Yes. And it's so really soft. So I
It's
found this
beautiful.
for $1 and this one for $1 too.
Those are
Wow.
gonna be
This
perfect for
That
your
I like.
beanies. Those are gonna be
Ooh.
perfect for your beanies in the wintertime, Veronica.
yes. I found this one for $1 and this one for $1.
What? That's your
Yes.
color.
Oh,
I
that
know.
purple is beautiful. That
Yes.
purple is beautiful.
Yeah, so that's pretty much that I find in Michael's, and the only one there was this one that was $3. So I'm not crazy about this color because
Oh,
it
I
has
love it.
green, but
It's pretty. I like it.
you know,
Pretty.
yeah, yes. And at the Dollar Tree, this is what I find at the Dollar Tree.
Llama, 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 llama.
Yes, I found that one, that color, and I found in this color.
Wow. Oh, that's
It's really
beautiful.
pretty. Yeah, pretty
What
much
are you gonna do with that?
that one's I like to when I finish my projects as a baby blanket or something.
You
So
wrap
when I
it?
put it exactly, so they could be have the llama. Yeah.
That's pretty.
So
I like that.
pretty much that is it that I was
What do
been
you mean? That
working,
is amazing.
you know. I know
Is
Linda. She like purple. I know Linda.
Barbara
wow.
loves the ribbon. Yeah.
Melissa, I know my Michaels they never have for $1, but I go Thursday. And I said, just go let me see because I see they have how if still if they have the new yarn, but this store they never had the new yarn. They was to change the colors to the new one, and so they don't have anything. I said, but just let me go look, and I just go inside, and it was a couple, and for $1 and for
Les
$3.
has a
So
request.
yeah. Oh, let me I'm gonna put the link for the book.
She says, send the green with my book, with my hook, V. Yay!
I
Going
know,
to see if
Vanity, she loves
Michael's
that
has
yarn.
that $1 something
No.
shiny. Oh, it's beautiful.
No.
Yeah.
I love those purples. If I'm quiet, that means I'm in the kitchen making dinner. Ooh, enjoy. Hello, everyone, says Classy Handmade. Hello, everyone, says Helen. Hello, how are you? I'm so sorry if I miss a comment. Just bring it to my attention again. You know, it won't be on purpose that I miss it. If I miss a comment, just know that.
Okay.
No, V, you've done absolutely marvelous.
I'm done.
You see, now that's the idea.
You find you find the best sales. When I go, I never have any luck. Never.
I think she's got contacts, man. I think she's got contacts. I mean, how can you consistently be that lucky?
Now listen. For almost a week, I not go to the stores. I'm just go Thursday. It was my first time that I go to Michael's, and I mean they still have the yarn for one.
Waiting for you.
Yeah, they were like, okay, nobody take it. I take it. Yeah, so
that sounds delicious. Fresh tomato soup with French bread and herbal butter.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Let me see if I can find that.
Now it's Brenda.
Yep, it's Brenda.
Let me put my
time for Brenda. Chunky. Okay. I am going to be diving into chunking wool. I can't wait for mine.
So I have fallen short because, well, not really fallen short because I have not added my 12 granny squares to my ongoing blanket, which is it's kind of.
I'm going to solo you.
This is where I'm at so far. This is 4 rows. Let me put it this way. It's January,
I love the colors.
February, March, April. But I have not added May's on yet. And that's where I fell short a little bit. So, but I do have them. And I'll show you where we're at with that. And these are my 12 granny squares.
Oh, I love it.
These are the 12 granny squares. Left is right, right is left. Hold on. Here we go. They are all here, and I still have to add, I still have to sew the ends. But let me put this here and kind of show you where we're at. So we have, they're all going to be different.
Yeah. Okay.
Because the yarn changes colors, and I'm using, for most of you guys know, but I'm using two skeins at the same time because the yarn was labeled as a weight 3, a DK when I bought it, but when I got it home, it was much thinner than that, so I decided on doubling it up. So I got my 12. These will be, I'll sew in all the ends tonight, and by tomorrow I'll add it to the blanket. The yarn that I'm using, for those of you who are wondering, by the way, the blocking board is a blocking board that my husband made for me. These are available if you need them. Just a little blocking. They come in a 9x9 12x12. And so this is what I'm using. It's called Pastry Panache.
Oh, I love it.
It is from Hirschner's. The color is Infinity Pool. And it's a mixture of greens, teals, grays, aquas, all shades of greens, all shades of blues, and all shades of gray. And there's some.
Do you color control? Do you simply work out of 2 balls, and whether there's a neutral and a blue that falls next to each other, you just go on?
No, yeah, I just let it go. However, even if, like right now here, if you can tell, one is green and one is blue, I will still run it that way. And I think that gives it even more charm and more different combinations.
Original.
You never know how the yarn's going to flow. So, but anyways, those are done, and those I'm going to, like I said, clean up the ends tonight, and hopefully by tomorrow I'll have it all attached to the blanket. Some of the things that I have done since we last had our live is this bucket hat.
Oh.
Hey. Hey, Brenda, wait. Hey, Brenda, look. There you go.
Wait. Let's just.
Hey.
There you go. Snap.
So we did this just for fun.
Yeah, me
It is
too.
made out of just cotton from the Dollar Tree cotton yarn. So yeah,
Beautiful.
it's also I use two yarns together. It's a white and a cream together, so you can't really tell.
Oh,
But it's there's
no.
two yarns together on this as well. I wanted it too so that it would be a little bit stiffer and a little bit sturdier. I didn't want
Yeah.
it too flimsy, so that's the reason why I used two. Some of the things that I have done, and some of you may have seen this. This is a poncho that I did, and it's doing 4 different panels. The first panel is right here is one
Oh,
of
I
these
love
granny
that.
squares. The back is the same, but then the sides is a triangular. What left is right, right is
What?
left. I don't know if you can really tell, but
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
triangular.
Okay.
So
Wow.
the sides are triangle, granny square, as granny square pattern, and the front and the back are square, lacy granny square pattern. So here
I
you see a
love
little
how
bit better
that
now.
square came out on the front because it forms like a pattern that is like a cross over that body. It is just beautiful how the mesh.
Yeah.
Did you make it a pattern or what?
No, actually, this was something that I was grabbing. I pulled the pattern for the granny square from a tutorial, and then I looked at a different pattern where they actually did the 4 square panels to create a poncho. But most of you guys know that I don't like the V on the front. So what I did is I said to myself, well, what if I just instead of doing 4 squares, I do 2 squares and 2 triangles and do the triangles on the sides, and that's what I did.
Wow.
So it works good because the triangles, the way it comes in, it kind of gives you room for your arm, and you can move your arm without, sometimes when the shawl or the capelet or the poncho is a little snug, when you move your arm, the whole poncho moves with you.
Yes. Yes.
So with this, because it's a triangle, it gives you like room for your arm, and you can move without it shifting so much. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Okay,
That is beautiful.
so the manga is it's just like a square.
It's a triangle.
Can't you throw it
Oh,
over? There
Yeah,
you
yeah.
go. Now
let me
you
see
get
if I
it.
can. Yeah, let me
There
see.
you go, Brenda. Put it on.
Hello, Nancy.
There you go.
Okay, so
Oh, okay.
you see it?
Okay, see,
Yes,
now we
yes. Now I
understand.
see really better. Yes.
You see how the triangle is not
That
really.
is
Yes.
so nice.
So that's the front. The
So
back is the same, and then you have the triangles on the side. And then what I did in the bottom here is I just did a picot
Just a little
uh,
point
stitch,
right
very
there.
wow,
basic.
Yeah.
that is so pretty.
Oh, that
So
is
yeah, so you see how it kind
amazing.
of opens up? It's not really snug like this. It
And
kind of
then I
gives
move,
you,
and then I move to stay right there.
it gives you room for your arms to move without any restrictions.
Yes,
So
that is
this
so
one,
pretty. That is so pretty.
Where you get the for the triangle square? I mean the not a
I
square.
didn't. I didn't. I took the square and I just kind of figured
Freestyled
out.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go, Brenda.
He was
Yeah.
just winging it, but that is the most beautiful wing I've seen in a while. Jeepers.
And then I did
Are
this
you going
one
to? You
here.
must make a tutorial because people are going to see you wearing that, including
Yes.
me,
I
and they
know.
would want to make it or a pattern or something.
So for this one, I actually used Lion Brand Cotton Candy Blend. It's a cotton, um, I think it's 52 polyester, 48 cotton. And this is one of the new colors that they just came out with. It's denim, but it's got a metallic, colorful yarn string that runs through it. So it's really pretty. It's much prettier in person because even though the base is blue, there is a very thin metallic line that is full of yellows and orange and greens and purples and hot pinks and greens and all kinds of colors. So there's a lot.
Very beautiful. This one? No, this.
Huh?
This is the one that I have.
Let me see the band. Comfy Cotton. No, this is it's the same company, different yarn. This one is Cotton Candy Blend.
So what size of yarn is that one? It's number 3?
This one is 3. Yeah.
Okay.
And this one is one of the new ones that Lion Brand has in Joann's.
Yes. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. I really like that. I really like this kind of yarn too.
I like that one too.
Yeah.
But you know I'm all about cotton. So this is one that I made. Then I made this one. Now this one I made with fingering weight. And this was one of those that I was just testing my knowledge and my skill. It's there is not a pattern. I just decided to just do what I had to do and just see what happens.
And let's see.
It's very lacy. Hold on, let me put it on. It's rolled up in the back. Hold on. There we go. Where is my front? Okay. Nope. Left is right. Right is left.
She's like a butterfly trying to escape.
Are you escaping? This one is just very lacy.
Can you move a bit back on the screen? A little bit back?
It's just the same as it is in the back.
There you go.
Yes, but it's beautiful. Okay, let me take if I take the comment away, then I can see. There you go. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I love it. I love it. I
like it because that is kind of like a how you say, kind of like a triangle down, you know?
Yes, but what happened is I went ahead and stopped that, since once again I do not like the triangle. I stopped at a certain point and then I just started going with just stitches around the bottom, a band, so to round it out. Because you know me, I don't like the triangles. And actually you could wear it sideways too, you know, if you really wanted
that way too.
You're going to be so tired after this.
Look at that butterfly.
Shake that booty. Shake. There we go, girl. I like that. I must say. Now that thing is on your sleeve. Turn sideways.
Yeah, this is sideways.
You see now that thing, that detail on your sleeve. Look at that beautiful detail that lands on your sleeve.
Exactly. So you can wear both ways. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Hello, Coco.
I mean, those shawls is really easy to make. You know.
This is super light.
Yeah.
I used Big Twist in the graphic. This is a 35% premium acrylic, 9% polyamide, and 56% cotton. It is a 1 fingering weight yarn, and I did not double it. It's just as
it's beautiful.
What size you said? It's number 1.
It's super light. It's perfect for Florida, which was my intention to do something. You know, because you guys know I don't like heavy
stuff. What size
of
yarn you say, Brenda?
Huh?
What size of yarn you say? I'm sorry.
1.
Super light.
Ooh.
1.
Can I see the Oh, there's a big twist.
This is the big twist.
The new one.
Oh, yes.
And
this was on sale for $2.99 at Joann's this past week. This one's got 470 yards.
How many you used for the show?
I used 1 and a little more.
Yeah.
So that's the amount of yarn that you would use for a shawl, isn't it? About 600.
Yes.
Yeah, 500, 600. Wow. Jeepers, women, but you make the most beautiful stuff.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm working on one now that I just started the day before yesterday. Let me put a stitch marker before I lose my stitch. And this is also one that I'm just playing with the design.
Play
I'm gonna put the link again.
Woo!
I'll show you what it is. This one is completely round. There's no corners on here.
Ooh la la. Woman. Oh my goodness. So one shoulder bare and one shoulder not bare.
You can, I
There
guess
you go.
you can do it that way. I'm trying to dress myself looking at the camera, and that's not a good idea. But basically,
well, it's difficult.
Yes, because I'm trying to dress myself using the camera, but that's not a good idea. So anyways, it's gonna be a round poncho also. It's these were V stitches up here, and then this is
it starts off with a V.
Yes, I started with V stitches.
Ooh.
And then I went off and then to change the look. So this is going to be all the same pattern, and towards the bottom I'm going to go into a peacock design that I'm kind of thinking in my head, and then I'm going to probably finish it with that.
It's so clever how you went from the V stitch to that what you've got there now. That's really a clever transition.
I don't know what this is, but
yeah, you've got to name it. Come up with a name, eh?
And then this, I'm using the new hipster yarn from Michael's. And this is the
hello, Maribel. Did I say hello, Maribel?
This is
she's coming in.
This is a 3, and this is, I believe, is 100% cotton. Yeah, it is.
And
this is my second skein, and this one has 229 yards. So I think I'm gonna end up using I'm gonna say 3. So that's gonna be 600, close to 700 yards for it. Once I'm done, I think. So yeah. So this.
Yeah, one
I'm actually writing what I'm doing, because I'm gonna try to create the pattern, but you guys know I'm a newbie, so I'm still trying to work with the
me too, Brenda.
You try,
but that's fine.
With this one, I'm trying to, I started with the V stitch, and then I'm trying to look at the stitches and coming up with a design around the stitches that I currently have as I go down. So anyways, it's a test in progress, but I'm liking what's coming out so far. So I have those.
Brenda, but that's why you have testers. Once you've done your pattern, you ask if someone wants to test it, and you choose a few people to test it. And they will tell you if there's something amiss. But that'll be great.
For that one, I'll probably do it, because that one I'm actually keeping notes of what I'm doing. On the others, I love any notes. And then some recent acquisitions, I went to Joann's, and well, I ordered online and picked it up because this is one of their new yarns also. It's called Cotton Fetty Blend.
Oh.
And this is a number 3 also. It's got 350 yards, 100 grams. It's 50 acrylic, 50 cotton, and it is like a bowl full of Skittles.
It's beautiful. I love it.
And it comes in different colors. It comes in blue, it comes in yellow, it comes in green. I picked the pink. So anyway, so we'll see what I do with this.
And that's what I finished. Look,
let me see. Oh, that's the one you did with
the new one.
Yes. I like it.
I love how that yarn came out, and I love that edge at the bottom. Ooh.
Yeah, that's just I just did just something, small, and I just let it open a little bit. This part right here, so
a little opening on the side.
Yeah.
It's really really comfortable, this yarn. So really comfortable. It's
I'm
really
curious. I'm
soft.
curious to see how it's going to do once you wash it. Have you washed it yet?
No. But
Because
you know, when
it does say you can machine wash and dry. So
but I never put my stuff in
I
the
know,
wash machine because
I
I don't
know.
want this mess stuff, and I'm just like I washing. I want to just wear my hands and the sink and let it dry. So, but
Do you
I'm
remember
not.
the first one that I showed you guys, the poncho with the X on the front?
Hi, Bev.
I
Hi,
actually
Lori.
already washed this, and it came out perfect.
Hi, David.
Hey, David. So this one, the poncho, this one, I've already laundered it, and I put it in a laundry
Ooh.
bag. I put it in a laundry bag, and I put it in the delicate cycle, and then I put it in low heat in the dryer, and it came out perfect.
Ah,
It's
Wow.
not pilling. It's
That
nothing.
is
It
so
looks
beautiful.
perfect. So that's my kind of yarn.
that is nice.
Yeah. So
Gorgeous.
that's what I
That's
have,
good.
guys. That's what I have. That's what I've been working on, and that's what I've been now finish my other stuff tonight. My granny squares. Hopefully, I'll finish tonight or tomorrow.
I'm
Wow.
going to start put my granny squares together, and because I had to put 10 long and the other 10, so they gonna be like 10 this way or 10 that way, whatever way I want to start for for the um for the blanket. So far, I mean, like, as 45, this is what
Hello,
I have right
Chandra.
now.
Linda wants to
So
come up.
come on, Linda.
I want to see your blanket, Linda.
There you go.
I know Linda. She needs to start
But I'm impressed.
early, put together, because
Linda,
she
I'm
uses
impressed.
a really fine yarn that she uses. I think she's using number 1, the yarn,
Oh,
right?
David, that's fantastic. That is fantastic, David.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, Linda.
Hello, my
How
super
are
bee.
you?
I'm
How you
fine.
doing?
I'm fine. All right. I've had my second jab today, and touch wood, I'm fine.
You feel good so far. That's good.
Yes.
So I've got a few things to show you.
Ooh.
But first off is my blanket.
Yes.
Let's see. Let's see.
So
Okay,
that's
so I'm
my
going to
blanket.
solo you so that we can see.
So this is the blanket. This is what I've done. I'm halfway now.
Wow.
Halfway.
Wow.
And I am now adding the green. Let me see. Left is right.
Yes,
Let me.
yes, yes.
There we are. I've started adding the green now.
I love that green.
Those colors are
yes.
beautiful.
So, yep, I'm halfway. So I'm I'm on schedule. I've got a photograph to show you so you can see it on the bed.
Well, I need to do that.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry.
Just pick a photo.
Oh, you can you see it?
Oh my goodness.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So it comes halfway. It comes halfway. So, and I've made a start on the other two. So I've got another 36 squares because I want to get all the squares done for October, and then I can spend November doing the frill round the sides. So then,
Vera says she loves the colors.
thank you. I finished.
Yay!
Oh my God, that was so quick.
Wow. See, and
Wait,
you guys say she is quick.
You showed that yesterday.
Wow.
It wasn't but half complete.
I know. I've got a couple of photographs to show you. Rick, I put it on today, And then
Oh.
Rick took some photos of me in the garden with it on. If I can find it. Oh, there we are. You can't read.
Let me see.
Tilt it down a little bit.
Yeah.
And then come closer. There you go. Can I ask, Linda, on the screen, what you do when you hold the phone like this, that you zoom in a little bit and then show the zoom in a bit, because then it's bigger for us to see.
Okay.
I love the ways the colors pull in the project. Okay, let me solo you. Yes. Oh, I love how it.
There you go.
It's beautiful, Linda. That's beautiful.
I've done the back. He took one. I wanted him to shake it of the back, and I'm really quite pleased because I look quite slim.
You are quite slim.
There you go.
I love it. I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
What material is that? I mean, what fiber is that, Linda?
It's
Maribel says if you reduce the lightness or the brightness, it shows it better. And Debbie was asking, what top is this, Linda?
This is
and everybody else loved it.
Thank you. It's the American Tank by Jeannie at On the Hook Crochet. And I haven't got the pattern to hand, but I have got the yarn. This is the yarn I use, and it feels like velvet. I cannot tell. I will definitely be adding this to my stash again. It's by Bayan. It's a Hobium yarn, and it's 51% acrylic and 49 cotton, and it's 100 grams, 306 yards.
That's from Hobium, you said?
Yeah, and it is the most, when I always used to crochet with cotton, as you all know, and Bayan was my favourite cotton of choice. It was just superb. So when I saw the yarn, I had to buy it, and I'm going to try that yarn. Don't regret it one bit. It is beautiful. It feels like velvet. It's just beautiful, and I wore it today.
Maribel's asking if it's a DK. Maribel's asking if it's a DK.
It's a 3 light, so yeah, it's a light 3.
Yes.
Was it warm?
Light 3.
Is it a warm top, Linda?
No, it's quite cool because I put my jeans on and this to walk down to the centre to have my jab, and it was fine. It was fine, but I didn't have to wear a tank under it because you couldn't see your bra or your underwear, if you understand what I mean.
Yes.
But I will definitely do this one again, and maybe I'll do a different pattern. But I thought because the yarn was so busy that it wouldn't, if I'd have done like a shell or a different pattern, it wouldn't have shown the yarn.
Yes.
And then another thing, my little Lottie.
I love that, Linda. Linda, so you did an amazing job with that.
I'm still getting there with the sewing it together and that, but it's not perfect.
It's so pretty.
But
I saw it yesterday on the live with Linda. I mean, in the live with Ursula yesterday. Yeah. I mean, I was watching. I wasn't talking, but I fell in love with it. I think it's amazing. It's beautiful.
So I'm really proud of it.
That's the prettiest one. Hey, isn't that I vote that's the prettiest one.
I wish I could crochet those styles, but I can't. It's too much. You have to a lot of patience.
That's why it's a challenge. You can kill it. You can kill it, V.
So my challenges for this month, I've got 2 challenges for myself this month. No, 3. I've got 3 challenges, as well as my blanket. I'm doing a giraffe amigurumi. I'm doing a pair of socks, knitting. I am going to be doing the beady challenge by Ladybird.
And Ingrid.
Loves. And Ingrid and Gina, yeah. And I'm going to be knitting. Enabler alert, enabler alert.
And they were, oh wow.
Easy Lace
Oh,
Knits
nice.
by Annika and Alice. And this shawl on the front is what I'm going to be doing. I can show you a picture of the back of it. Let me see. Can you see?
Oh, it's beautiful. It is beautiful.
That's gorgeous.
And I'm using Shepier's Whirl.
Nice.
Oh, that's beautiful, yarn.
That's cotton.
Yes, it is. It's cotton and it's called Melting Macaroon.
Nice.
And if I don't have enough, I've got this colour to finish it off with.
Oh, beautiful.
I think you'll have enough.
Yeah. And I'm going to be doing, I think I've shown you the beaded, I've shown you the beaded top that I'm going to do.
Wow.
And I'm hoping this weekend to get this baby blanket finished. But I've not done any crocheting today because we've been, I got a new computer desk. So I've been sorting things out in my craft, in my crochet nook. You are superwoman. I'm not, Nancy. I'm not really.
I'm telling you.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
I'm not. So we've got the blanket and we've emptied all the units out of the lounge because they're coming to do my floors and my paint work after the flood that we suffered in January. So that's yeah. Oh, and this is the yarn I'm going to be using for my sock yarn.
Ooh.
And it's
solo.
It's called Topaz. And it's super merino and nylon. And I've always wanted to knit socks. So you know what I did last night? I couldn't sleep last night. I had indigestion and I suffer with reflux. So come downstairs and I watched the sock lady.
Okay.
I watched how she made her socks. So then I am at 1 o'clock in the morning till 3:10 watching this woman making socks.
3:10? That's half the night. So that's how they do it, ladies in the chat. Super people do it like that. They just don't sleep. They trade sleep for projects.
And I got a free pattern from my local yarn store.
Hello, Nisha.
Hi, Nisha. And these are the socks that I'm going to be doing.
Nice.
Wow.
Are they going to be for you or for your husband?
No, these are going to be for me. And let me just walk before I can run. I can knit. I mean, I am a knitter. So let me walk first.
What size shoe is Rick?
Rick's a 9 and I'm a 3.
Okay, so yours will be like mittens and his is like a cardigan. Something like that.
Honey, but I got DPNs. The reason I watched her is I've never used DPNs before. So I thought, let's just watch and see. And I was eager to run upstairs and get me sock yarn and this and have a go. But I need to get me Swift out and get these sorted. So I've got lots of things on. I'm not going to say that I'm going to finish the shawl this month by any stretch of the imagination. I do want to get the amigurumi because that's my challenge for me to do one amigurumi a month. And I got my granny squares, the giraffe, and I've got this baby blanket to finish. Oh, and I've got to finish the beaded top before the 29th of June. So I've got a very busy month, but
absolutely.
As I told you, Ursula, I plan a project a day and I alternate. You know, so one day I'll do the giraffe, another day I'll do my granny squares, another day I'll do my beaded top, another day I'll do my shawl, another day I'll do my socks, and then I'll just alternate
Linda.
it. But it sounds like she's got 7 projects. And there's 7 days in a week, so she's only got 4 days per project.
Yeah.
And I have 4 more projects.
What's that?
What's that?
Beads. I am
galore.
so jealous. So jealous.
And,
Wow.
And do you know when
What are you gonna make, Veronica?
I'm going to do my one of those crochet top, but in this part right here, just right here, I'm going to use this
beads.
beads.
That's
Yes.
so pretty.
Yeah. So I got this one yesterday. It was 50% off in Hobby Lobby, and so I got this color.
Nice.
This is kind of like I got that one and this one in purple.
That one's mine. That's going in the bag with the yarn. Sending it to me, aren't you, V?
Right, that one. Look this one, Linda.
Oh, and that one as well.
That's beautiful.
You see, they say Linda on it. Oh, and that one as well.
Oh, my goodness.
Veronica, go back to Hobby Lobby, get one of each again, and so you can pack them all up and send them to Linda.
Right?
Right? One of
Thank
each.
you. Thank you, Lorna.
This is kind of white, a
Oh,
little
my
shiny.
goodness.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I've also bought some stuff to make some stitch markers for me, you know, to give away in my giveaways.
Yeah.
I'm nowhere near as good as my lovely Super V.
Oh,
but I
no. Everybody had different touch, you know. Everybody did beautiful
So
design.
these are all different shells.
Oh, that's a little fish, starfish.
Yeah, starfish, and I've got a little conch, and they look. And that's a starfish, and then I got this one. So these are to make, and I actually, you know, instead I hate the lobster clasps, so I bought myself some of the earring fastenings.
Wow.
So I suppose I could make myself a pair of earrings as well. So that means I'm not
While you're
going
at
to sleep
it.
at all this year.
Well, you're going to wear stitch markers on your ears. You can do that too.
Well, these are earring clasps. Look, they're earring clasps.
I love that big one.
I love that one.
Lever back.
That one.
Yeah, that lever back.
Lever back. So thank you, Maribel. So yes, so I bought them for the stitch markers that I'm going to make, and I bought the little.
Yeah.
But while I was having a good clear out, you know, getting rid of that cumbersome desk, I found some little.
Wow.
I found some little tools. Hi, Rico. So
hello,
and they're purple.
Yeah.
And they're purple. And they're purple.
And purple.
And of course. And then I found a box of beads.
Oh my goodness, Linda.
A box of beads. Wow.
Yeah. So I've got the blues.
Whoa.
I've got black.
Oh.
I've got white.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I've got ice blue.
Oh, that's pretty.
And then I've got, close your eyes, V.
Okay, I close my eyes. I don't want to see it. Lord of mercy. Oh my goodness.
Red.
You can open it and it's red.
Okay.
Blue.
And blue.
Oh, that's blue or purple. That's not purple.
Oh, and I've got
looks
some.
like a
Yeah,
more
and then
purplish.
I've got greens, but these are like little. Sorry, these are like little seed. They're not seeds.
Oh yeah, yes.
They're like
a
tube.
Yeah.
Yes, beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So I'm going to have some fun. I thought, oh, what's that in that box? And I looked and I thought, oh my gosh, I've got beads coming out of my ears.
I've got surprises like that even in my house.
So, and I
did happen once that I came across a little thing with beautiful hooks in it, from the smallest to the biggest, and I thought, who gave this to me? This is gorgeous. And then I remembered I bought it for myself.
Well, you know, we were talking about the fine hooks yesterday.
Yes.
So these are the hooks that I've had for years and years and years. Right, but let me show you my Turkish ones. These are my Turkish tulips. These are the not that one, this one, and it's got.
Wow. Now, if it needs a cap, then you must know.
This is a 0.5.
Wow, that's very small.
That's what I used to work with. And this one is, that's not it either. I know which ones are my Turkish ones because they're kind of rusted. This one is a 1.
Wow. Wow.
And then I've got one more, which is a 0.6.
Wow. What size yarn do you use for that? I wonder.
Thread. Very fine thread.
Okay.
For the challenge for this is what I'm gonna use. That hooks Linda for the ladybird and Ingrid.
Yeah, you put your bead on. What you do is you crochet your stitch, take your stitch off, you put your bead on, and then you kind of thread it through the
yes, just like you do with knitting.
Yeah, so you take it off, you put your bead on
around the hook,
and then you kind of pull it, and then the bead sits on here, and then you go on to your next stitch. So
okay, do you want to?
Yeah, let me just
copy the movement again here.
Right. Okay. So
copy the movement on.
So you take your big crochet hook out. You've crocheted your stitch. You get your hook. You put your bead on it. Put your bead through, and then you kind of thread. Sorry, and then so you've got your bead here, and then you thread it through, and it comes off, and then the bead sits on here, and then you push it down, and then crochet on to the next stitch.
Okay.
So you had to use a really fine yarn and really. Oh, I'm gonna be crazy.
Hello, Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Hi, Lori.
It all depends.
I'm gonna be crazy. Gonna be like, where is it?
You've got So you do need a very fine hook, but it depends on the. Let me just see if I can get one of these out. And
but you know, Linda, what I've used is Jessica has showed me how to do it with a little piece of wire, a little piece
floss
that she puts around the thread, and that goes through the. Pardon?
You can use. Just bear with me a minute.
Yes, but she would use that little piece of thread. A thread. What do you call it?
You can use dental floss. So here, there's the hook.
Okay, I'm going to solo you just a moment because I think this will help a lot of people to see.
Right. Okay. That might be a bit too. Oh, anyway, so what you do is you put your. There's your yarn.
Bead on. Yes.
Then you put your bead on.
That you might have done in another hook. You might have been using a 3 hook up to now.
Hold on. No, I've done it the wrong way. You bead your yarn, and then as you feed it through the hook.
Higher?
As you bead.
Like that, yes.
Yeah, I mean, this one might not go through. And then there you go. I worked.
There you go.
Yay!
And then you use the normal hook that you were using for the project, and you continue.
Yeah, you just continue then. So let me just get a hook. I know it's the wrong size hook, but let's just see. And then what you do is you yarn round needle 1, 2, 3, and then you just continue. Just continue, and there you go. There's the stitch.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
lovely. Oh, that helps a lot.
Yeah, you know, and that. But Ladybird has done. Yes. Excellent. So
beautiful.
that's more or less what I've done, isn't it?
Yes.
So but you need to make sure the size of your hook, the size of the hole in your
bead.
Yeah, the size of the hole in your
yeah.
bead is big. And Gina, the Knitting Turnpike, has actually done a video on beading, or on beads, and the different sizes of beads. So the higher the bead number, the smaller the hole. So this was a 4. This was a 4. This is a number 4 millimeter, and this went through this DK yarn no problem. So
beautiful.
You know, kind of. Gosh, it felt funny using that hook then. Because I'm used to, but I hope that helps somebody.
Coco, that's the thing.
Yeah, that was
Coco says, Michelle, I think you trying to first and then just crochet away after. But that's the thing, that you do what you prefer. You do it the way that you like to do it.
Yeah. At the end of the day, and I always say it, there is no right and wrong way in how you do your crocheting. It's what's easiest for you, what's comfortable for you. You do it how you do it. It's like with my knitting, I knit how I knit. My stitches and whatever, you know, kind of, there's no right and wrong way at all. You know what, some of us are knife holders, some of us are pencil holders, some of us keep our yarn on our right hand or our left hand, like you know, kind of. When I crochet with my right hand, I leave my yarn on my right hand because it's as I'm like I'm knitting.
Yeah.
But with my I am left-handed. When I crochet with my left hand, my yarn is on my right. So you know, we're all different, and that's what makes
just do one in your own way. You know that you feel comfortable. Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm going to drop down so Laurie can show her things. But thank you so much, ladies, for letting me join you.
Thank you, Linda.
Thank you.
And I can't wait to see what Laurie's done. Have you been doing a temperature blanket, Laurie?
Yes.
Ooh,
I'm looking forward to that.
Yes.
I'll catch you all in the chat. Bye, everyone.
Okay, Linda. Thank you, Linda.
Thank you, Linda. Yay, Laurie. Show us.
Well, first I'm going to show you my hook. These are some of my hooks from my grandma.
Okay, I'm going to solo you quickly.
Okay, this one is an eye hook. And then this one is, I don't know what the millimeters are because it's old, but look at the difference.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. One is like a harpoon.
And it's got a little protective cover.
Nice.
Oh.
So I have not tried to use this yet, but we'll see. So anyway, that's my story. Okay, my temperature blanket. Let me find where my progress. So the last time I was on, this is where I was. That's my little L.
Yes.
My L stitch marker for Lori. And I've done all this. So that
wow.
Something.
Is that half double crochets? Is that the...
No, single.
Single crochet, yeah.
Single crochet.
Wow.
This is
and how are you dividing up the temperatures?
I'm frozen. Okay, there. This is May. I'm moving it too fast, I think, but it's freezing it. Okay, there we go. January.
Oh, but that is a lot that you've done. Well, we are nearly halfway through the year.
Almost, yeah. So I have this little thing I got at the Dollar Tree, and then I have an app on my phone that shows me past temperatures. Because I came on in March and you were talking about it, and so I started March?
Yes.
February, I think you were talking about it. And so then I started it.
Are you doing Fahrenheit?
Huh? Fahrenheit, yes.
Fahrenheit. And how many? 5 per color, or how do you divide the color?
10 per color. Because
10 per color, okay.
Look, at a big part of the year, it changes so frequently, even in 10 degrees.
Hello, Kim Possible.
I can get by with just the 10 degrees. If I do it again another year, I'll probably do it differently. But this is what I'm doing. So I have this little thing from the Dollar Tree, and then I have an app on my phone. So I went back to January and looked them all up, and then I just write in the temperature on the day, and then I have a little notes page in the back. So I wrote, here is my colors.
Wow.
You know, so this number means this color, which represents this temperature range.
Yes.
Which is kind of convenient because like the 50s are number 5, the 60s are number 6. So doing it by 10 makes it real easy to do that way. And then I have my yarn in a bag like this with the pulls up.
Oh, that's nice.
And I've kind of got it memorized now, but if I put it down and don't pick it up for a while, I have the labels in here, and I just wrote, I wrote with a Sharpie, this is number 1 color.
Okay.
Cool. So that's how I'm doing it. I still don't think it's wide enough. It doesn't feel wide enough. Because I will probably have scraps at the end, and I figure I'll do some granny squares out of the scraps and make sides, and then a border, like just a simple scallop border across the top and the bottom that I'm just going to have to figure out. I'll have to do math, which is not my forte, to figure out how many squares and how big each square and all that stuff. So this may be a 2.5-year blanket because I'm going to have to do all that extra math and figuring and whatever. I figure I'll have a lot of scraps, and I can spread like these March colors I can put down next to these February colors to spread the colors out or something. I don't know.
Yes, but you know, you can do it. You can do it. I love if you hold it up like that, the way you folded it now, like when your stripes were running like this. Yes. Yes, that is gorgeous because then you can, I love those colors.
I love the
because now when you do a blanket that's going to sort of be, you can do one that's like a complement to that, and you can color control it. I mean, then you can do, if you're doing granny squares, I'm not saying you're going to do it, but if you do it, you can decide which color goes next to what, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Which is beautiful, but I love those colors. Ooh,
I'm going to wait till the end. It's sort of my version. It's sort of my version of a rainbow. I don't like yellow, so I eliminated yellow.
You can be like me. I want to eliminate pink.
Yes. No, I was waiting for that comment to come.
I don't like pink.
Oh, forget about pink. Pink is not gonna be on my blanket.
The orchid is the closest to pink. But
No,
I probably could have done like a, I don't know, a mustardy color yellow. As long as I'm not wearing it, it should be okay. But yellow doesn't look good on me, and I don't love the color yellow, except for sunflowers.
Well, you should do what you like. One of the secrets with the temperature blanket is to do what you love. Stick to a color and a yarn that you love.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's a year is long. You might fall out of love with that project, and you don't want to.
Yeah.
No, not when it takes you a year to have to do it. So, I mean, it's going to take me literally a year to finish the bulk of it, and then it'll take some time to figure out how to do the sides to make it wider and.
What is the size of that blanket going to be? 60 by 60 or what? Bigger?
I don't have any idea right now. I can tell you it's not. I think I got to get my measuring.
You have no idea.
I have no idea. I haven't measured.
At least you know the width.
Yeah, I'm going to measure the width here in a second.
So you're going to put a button in your blanket, Lori?
I'm going to put sides on it because I don't feel like it's wide enough in. Granny squares. I might do the granny squares that have like a flower in the middle, or like
they're gonna be pretty
and snowflakes, and maybe I don't know,
beef it up. Beef it up.
I got a book. I don't think I can see it. Oh, yeah, here it is.
Laura, you know what I want to make next year is a temperature scarf. I want to make that again, but I want to make it just wide enough to be a lovely wide scarf because it's not too long. Oh, wait, let me see.
At Ollie's. Ollie's is like a closeout store here.
Yeah, I know that's the store.
It was $3.
What's the word under that? That it says 100 what granny squares to crochet? 100 what?
100 colorful granny squares. Here, Carol.
Okay. Colorful granny squares to crochet. Debbie's asking, so is the temperature blanket a row a day?
Mine is.
Yes. Well, yes. Debbie, you can choose. If you choose your blanket to be a row for each week, then you can make like a double crochet row, and it's just 52 rows. But if it's a row a day, it's 365 rows, and then you would want to choose a very short stitch. So it's all up to you. It's so diverse. I mean, you don't have to just do one thing. Sorry, I interrupted you. Just show us that book. What do you like about that book? Etc.
This blanket is 39 inches wide, so it definitely needs to be a little wider.
This blanket is 40 inches. This one is 40. So I've got a good idea how big yours is. That's big.
So what are you saying about the book? This was the book again.
Which one? The square that you're gonna use for the flower squares that you're gonna use?
I like this square.
That's pretty.
Yes.
Yeah. May I ask you about inside the book? They have the picture, or they just read it for?
Do they have diagrams or just the pattern?
Yeah.
I also
just the pattern inside.
A little bit.
Just only one. You don't have to just quick. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to give away the copyright. It's just Okay, so there is
they have. Oh, that's nice.
So they have the description with how many chains and whatever. So they have the descriptions, and then they have the little color coding thing.
Oh,
okay.
Oh,
that's lovely.
And
I love how they do that.
And then they've got
a pattern and a diagram.
Diagrams, yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's really nice
and
book.
Then how much yarn you need.
Yes.
Oh.
Wow.
I mean,
they really go into detail.
And it's
so
$3.
$3. Okay, I want to write the name of that book down. Can you just bring that book up again? 100 colorful.
Let me see if I can find it.
Granny squares to crochet. Colorful granny squares to crochet. I'll put it afterwards. I can. While you put it there. Leonie Morgan.
Lori,
I love it.
Publisher.
Lori,
it's okay. I'll just. When did you get it? She's asking you.
And Ollie's.
When?
Ollie's. When?
2 months ago, probably.
When?
Okay.
And Amazon, this book costs $20.66 in Amazon. And you pay how much, Lori?
$3.
$3.99. No, $2.99. $2.99.
That is amazing. Yeah, you're gonna put the link, Ursula, or you want me to put the link?
I'll put it in the, you can put it there. I'll put it in the description box anyway. So, but I mean, you can.
But if you have an Ollie's near you, you can stop by. It's just a hit and miss with Ollie's. Sometimes they have things, sometimes they don't.
That's true. Yeah, because I never find those books in. Ooh, look at that one.
This one edgings with the flowers and the tassels.
Wow.
Edging.
That is beautiful.
I like this one too. Well,
yeah.
This one is kind of cool. And then it also has fun ideas like how you can embellish your flower by putting a cluster of beads in it, or rippling some ribbon through it, or some buttons on it. It's just a really cool book. So it's probably worth $20 on Amazon.
No, it is. It costs $20.66. That's what they say on Amazon. Yeah.
I'm thinking it's probably worth it.
But I'm, you know, like in the UK, Linda usually goes to World of Books, and I'm sure it might be there secondhand, and the price is wonderful. But I don't think
Nancy,
if you're in the US,
I don't have for my blanket like a, you know, but I have the this book that I use for my granny first. This is the book that I have, and because she asked that I had the partner for my blanket, but it's not. I just get the easy square. And it's this one. No, that's not this. Let me see if I can find real quick. But let me see. Is the square I got from where's the square? Square. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Yes, it's this one. This is what I use.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
So this is what I use for this one. So you see, this is 4 different colors, and the yarn that I use is from Hobby Lobby, of course, from Hobby Lobby.
Nice.
I love this yarn. So yeah, so I forgot to show you the yarn, but this is the yarn that I use. Yeah,
love it. I can't wait for that thing to be finished, because it's going to look like Starry Night. It's going to look like stars on that blanket. Hey, Laurie, do you think so too? You've seen Veronica's squares. It's going to look like these yellow stars, like that square. It's going to look like star. Once you put it together, it's going to look like stars in a night. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna be beautiful.
So and around I gonna put the same color that this one and the border right here connected to the other ones.
No.
So yeah. So like you mentioned, Ursula, the yellow one is gonna be popped in the blanket, you know, and so they're gonna be really pretty. Yeah. So
wow.
Yeah. So
to me, the color that you chose there is like painting a picture. Yeah. The colors that you chose there is like painting a picture. I mean, I couldn't see it in the beginning, but now I think, wow, that is beautiful.
I know we have a lot of people here. I want to hear opinion. Give me ideas about the border for my blanket. What color do you think I can choose for that? I mean, when I finish, around the blanket, what color I can use?
Show us
that one with the yellow stars.
Show us the colors you're using again.
If it's the one with the stars, I wouldn't use another color to detract the attention from the stars. Stars, quote stars. Personally, okay, that's my opinion. There you've got it. Laurie, you must give an opinion here, eh?
No, I want to hear everybody's opinion, you know.
Well, yeah, of course. We want everybody's opinion.
Yeah.
But
so this
Laurie,
is the colors that I use.
I love it.
Why don't you use all 4 to do a border?
So like what kind of border? Like I had to find something I can use the 4 colors, because this is the name for this one. And
oh wait, let me just come closer.
Yeah.
Wait, you go too far.
Orchid.
Sorry.
Like lightning.
Hot orchid.
It is hot orchid. Yes.
Yes. And that one, and
it's pink.
This one, this one is the one they have around in here.
Purple.
Yeah.
Purple.
And
purple.
This
is that the
purple.
one?
How do you say
the color?
Yeah, this is purple. Yes.
Is that the color you're gonna use to put them together?
Yes. And this one is sun gold.
Sun gold.
Sun gold.
Yeah. This one, I forget what is the label for this one. I don't know what is.
Yes, Debbie and I are on the same page. Debbie, we're on the same page. We are of the same opinion. Laurie, I wanted to ask you while she's searching now, did you do anything else that was new or challenging since we last spoke? I mean, what's her name? Brenda has just killed it. Brenda has just killed it. Mixed berry. Ooh, lovely.
Yes.
Like to drink.
So, all this is the 4 colors I use for my blanket right now.
Okay, could you bring a square closer? A square. Because you know what? I thought there's like a dark blue around that edge, but it isn't. It is purple, hey? Okay. So that
purple.
square is finished.
Yes, this is finished. Yes.
Yes, Debbie. Debbie, I agree with you, but I mean, that's just our opinion, hey? V is a rebel. She might just rebel against that. I think using the same color as the stars would bring them out. Okay, so now I think there's 2. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Cool. I'm going to look the books that I have, and I'm going to show you the next time, and you can think in what border I can use for the
You know what I was gonna tell you, Veronica, is once sorry guys, I'm losing my voice already. Once you start putting the squares together and you have that really dark purple around the edge, I would do a light trim, maybe single crochets all the way around to kind of close up everything and make it all neat, and then use the same pattern you have in your squares as you go out, finishing with the yellow all the way around.
Yes.
So basically, you're going to pull the colors from the square into your border and run it as a huge border around.
Okay.
That's what
Brenda, you're on fire.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
What?
You're on fire, Brenda.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, the creative juices are flowing. What are you on?
I don't know. They gave me some strong medication.
She's a medication. What medicine you take, Brenda?
I'd like to know what it is, because the creative juices, it's kicking it.
Oh, gosh.
Yes, but now, oh yes, she would even join in yellow, she says, because she is going to end up, the last row will be yellow then, which is great.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I don't like blue,
what
so I wouldn't vote for yellow.
Well, this is not yellow. I don't like yellow neither. Like yellow. But this is gold. I like gold. You know, I like the color gold. So, and I like gold.
I like diamonds.
Those are the colors of royalty, Veronica. Are you sure you weren't an Aztec queen in your past life?
Right.
Oh, so yeah.
I have seen people take like different colors and crochet like this much on each square, like on each corner. So do your colors on each corner just a little bit, and then look at it and see which one you like better. So you don't have to go all the way around or guess. You just crochet it on there to see what you like the best.
And how?
Yes. Okay, that's a good idea.
It also, to me, depends on what you want your border to be like. Like if you want your border to be like a fancy frame around a picture, then you probably use more colors and you're going to use more complicated stitches. But if you want the work on the inside to really shine, like if you're think when you're framing a photo, do you want the photo or the painting or whatever to really stand out? You put a simple white mat and a plain black frame.
Yeah, that's true.
That makes sense.
Picture and you want to dress it up, you put a fancy frame. So you kind of got to depends on, to me, if you want the inside to really pop out. So for me, the yellow flowers would pop out more if there wasn't any yellow around the outside, to my eye.
Yes.
And I would have something a little simpler around the edge in probably the medium purple. and then maybe one single crochet around that with the dark purple or something.
I think whichever way you go, Veronica, I think it's going to look gorgeous. If you choose to do just the yellow, or if you used to choose all the colors, or if you choose any of the purple tones that you have in your granny squares, I think they're all going to, regardless which way you go, I think it's all going to look beautiful.
Yeah, I'm going, yeah. So this, you know, when I start put together, guys, I'll go really slow in that one because if it's not, I'm gonna be finished tomorrow. The
Don't
blanket,
focus.
so.
Don't focus. Focusing equals killing it.
Like Brenda.
Okay, you asked me what else I was working on, Ursula.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, 2 things. I'm doing another calendar sort of related or year related item with a YouTuber called Jada and Stitches. You guys know Jada and Stitches?
Yeah.
Yes.
So every year she does a calendar crochet along where each month she releases a different portion of the blanket. And so I'm doing hers this year. It's called a mile a minute. And so she does, each month she does a different stitch pattern in the middle of it. And so here's mine. I'm using, it's crazy, I'm using variegated yarns on the middle and then a solid border on each one.
Solid on the outside.
Yeah. And I'm using different colors every month. And the colors are out of my scrap bin to remind me of, and I'm using colors that remind me in some way of that month. So here's my, this is how long it is.
Ooh.
My wingspan.
Oh, wow, that's long.
Oh, that's
long.
Wow. Yes, that is long.
So this is.
So you're just adding.
You just, you join as you go. So you do the middle part and then you do the same it's just a simple granny stitch on every one, the same border. And so you join as you go, which kind of makes this cute little, this cool little line.
Yes.
From here.
Yes.
And then like a little, it makes a little extra design to me. I know some people don't like it if you change colors because you see that thing, but anyway, this is January. I mean, this is the leftover yarn from the 2020 blanket I did with her, and I gave that to my son. So this just reminded me of our January is cold and gray and rainy and whatever. And then this is February for colors for Valentine's Day, and March colors for St. Patrick's Day, and then this is April. We get what are those called? Crocuses come up in April. Plus we had Easter. And so these are the colors of my crocuses. And also pansies that come out around April time. But this also reminded me of Easter. And Easter landed here. And then this is Indianapolis. I'm in Indianapolis. And the Indianapolis 500 happens in May. So this is my May colors. I'm showing you the back. Here we go. May colors. And this is called Big Dot, which kind of reminds me.
So that strip in the middle differs.
It's granny stitches.
Yes. Now what it differs. Look, it differs. The one with the red looks like V stitches, doesn't it?
I've got it upside down and backwards. So let me do this.
Okay. So we have to do handstands to figure out what you're doing.
These are, I don't know what, I can't remember what they're called, but this is just like kind of like two grannies next to each other.
That looks like a granny cluster. That looks like more like a V stitch.
This is V stitch, and this is a granny and a V, and it's sort of tilted.
Because I thought they were all the same, but they're not. Because that purple one is definitely wider. Well, it looks wider, or it looks more beefier.
This is like a granny and a V, but they're kind of cockeyed. And this one is a granny, but they're straight. And then this one is called a Big Dots or Cookie. And it's like an upside down granny on a granny. Yeah. So these are 4, 5 together. And this is 5 and 1. And then 5 together, 5 and 1.
Oh, yes.
And it takes 2 rows to kind of. But anyway, I picked colors that reminded me of the checkered flag and the asphalt from Auto Racing.
Yes.
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 That's perfect.
Here in the month of May.
I love that. Hello, Maritza. But I thought that was the usual strips, but I see now that it differs. Everyone differs. That makes it interesting, eh?
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then a challenge I've done is the first time I've ever done baby sweaters. I've been doing this spring. And so this was the first one I did, which I don't like. It's old yarn.
It's old yarn.
It's okay, but I would not put it on an actual baby. Maybe for a doll or a stuffed animal or something. And then I just put a...
Why not? I like the colors. I like the colors.
It's old scratchy yarn. Maybe it'll wash better. I haven't washed it. And then I made a little cloud applique.
Oh, that's sweet. You know what Trudy always says? Trudy Paxton always says that if you have a scratchy yarn and you want to get rid of it, wash it in a bit of
vinegar.
Vinegar. I'm thinking assign. What is assign in English language? Vinegar. Yes. Have you tried that? You should try it. You know? You don't know.
I haven't watched it yet. So maybe it'll soften up. We'll see. But I love this one.
Ooh.
That one's nice. They're both nice.
Yes. Hi there, Dark Sky.
This yarn I got out of a Mary Maxim mystery book last year. So it's nice and soft. It's designed for baby. And
that's beautiful.
This lady, which I can't remember her name right now, this pattern, I just did it for the tutorial. She has it on YouTube, but she tells you how you can increase the stitch counts to make it up to like a 4 or 5X or something like that. So you can go from this newborn size to the super plus sizes in adults. So I'm going to make myself one too, because it was so easy.
I was thinking that when you were holding it up, that I would like something with the neck like that.
Yeah.
This took less than 1 ball for the baby size.
Wow.
And so and you don't change color. I didn't change colors or anything. And you don't do it in parts. It's all one piece. So I had 2 ends to weave in. And then there's 1 button.
Wow.
So 1 button to sew on. And you just use the pattern. You know, the pattern has a little square right here. That's what you use as a buttonhole. So you don't have to worry about when and where do you do your buttons and getting those straight and getting them sewn up the right way or.
Okay. That's beautiful. Yeah. I love the fact that you've only got 2 ends to work in. After all the granny squares and the whatnot.
I love the way granny squares work, but the ends are killing me.
I outsource. Jessica worked in my ends on that thing I wore last night, my retro granny square scarf. I made it and it looks beautiful, but those ends. So I just outsourced it to Jessica.
Lori, I was gonna tell you, last time you came up, I remember, if I remember correctly, you were hesitant about starting a blanket or continuing with it, and you were a bit stressed out over it. And to see you today with all your makes and the progression that you've been on your blanket, it's really wonderful to see.
Yes.
And I just congratulate you and kudos to you.
Well, thank you.
You're really doing an amazing job, and I'm really proud of you.
Well, thank you.
Hello, Ingrid.
Hi, Ingrid.
My latest challenge was my friend sent me a picture. So let me find the picture. A while ago. So she sent me this picture and said,
can you make me this?
Oh, yes.
And I'm like,
I've been wanting to do something like that.
That is
okay.
Bring it closer. It looks like little circles that become a square.
Yeah, they're little granny squares. Is what it is.
There it is. Yeah, they are. Yeah, yeah.
I love it. Oh, I love that. I like those chilies.
We're not going to do these little weird dangling carrots. Do you see those weird dangling carrots?
Yeah, no.
Oh, is it?
We're not going to do that. But here's, I've got several. But see, so I started on this.
You don't play around.
Those, but I'm not sure.
I like your color choice.
What's in the picture? Yes, it's for someone else.
I love the color choice.
That's yellow.
Well,
but
did
I'm not really
the
sure.
other person choose the colors?
Yeah. It makes, when I'm trying to sew in all these little, I left the long ends because I'm not really sure. I went ahead and did it on this one. Made a big knot. So I just kind of tied a knot together and then wove it through the back of this chain.
Yes.
I'm afraid these are going to come undone with the weaving in.
No, but go back and fro 3 times. That's what I do. If you work in the end on a granny square, there's very little space to work. So what I always do is I go back and fro 3 times because that's how we were taught at school, and it stays.
But I have,
and then after that, everything that comes out you can just cut off.
Right, but
yes, that's very cute. Baby says
it's very thin. It's very. There's only the 2 little, and then I've got these 2.
No, that's fine. Listen, I would, those chains from the 1 chain space to the next 1 chain space, the loop. I would work it back and fro in that loop.
That's what I did.
In the loop, and then come back once again. And if there's more, come back a 3rd time. I don't think it'll come out, not just easily. If you go back and fro.
So on one level,
Ingrid loves it.
It was super easy and fun to make, except you're changing colors every row. Yeah, and then these rows and the rows that attach them are.
But it's beautiful.
They're just single crochet chains. So, God, the ends are going to be endless. It's like, I think it's going to take longer to sew in ends than the rest of it.
She's going to compensate you for the ends.
That's what I told her. I said, that's going to take a lot of time just sewing it, just putting in the ends.
Or she can work sewing the ends herself.
Sandra, I'm sorry. I want to answer Sandra. She asks, I haven't even started for that sweater yet because she's going to want it when it's coming the cold weather again. So I'm just right now.
So you've got lots of yarn.
Exactly, and that one is like, she got the yarn for me. I mean, for the starter, but I said I'm gonna take my time because we still have a couple months to get the weather. I mean, change the weather. That's not really coming soon, so I'm not going to focus on that right now. So yeah, and that's crazy.
Because you kill it so fast, you're not going to aim now, because if you kill it, and if it's meat, it'll rot by the time you have to eat it. That's not a good example. If you have any vegetarians in the chat, I'm so sorry. A meaty example wasn't good. But that's how quickly V kills it.
I know.
Wow. So I love that thing, eh?
I am really in love with this one. Yes.
I'm in love too.
I like those colors.
Okay, so you've already told us. Oh, my. I would like to make a sweater like that, hey? Don't you think a sweater like
that would be beautiful.
For a man,
one of those rectangular ponchos would be really nice.
Yes. Yeah. So
I think a guy would even like a scarf like that. Eh? For
it's
a guy,
really amazing
scarf like
color.
That. What do you think?
Yeah. So
Bev, I'm sort of capturing the ends as much as I can. but because the colors are different, I can't like carry the yarn across. So if I carried the yarn across here,
it'll show too much.
Yeah, you'll show it if I carry the yarn across. So I hold it when I do the first row, and then just leave it hang.
Yeah.
And then I go back and go through 3 times, like Ursula said. And I try to like go through the yarn on the middle one.
Yes, Ingrid.
So under the.
Ingrid says, am I giving in ends a job for when I watch a series? Yes, exactly there. Some ends one can just crochet over a while, busy with a project, but some not. I'm sure some not. But gorgeous, V. Can you show that picture again? Because I want to see, does it have 2 rounds of of chains or 1 round only? It looks like it's got 2 rounds or what? Maybe I looked wrong.
Okay.
Left and right, there we go.
2, 3.
1 round of single in the purple, and then 1 round of white.
It looks like.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 1 in purple and 1 in white. Yeah.
And then the white kind of makes.
Oh, now I see the purple.
Yeah.
Now I see the purple. Okay. So 1 in purple and 1 in white. That's pretty, eh? I love those colors.
The purple. It's hard to see the purple.
Yes, there. I can see it now. I can see it.
It's like a
I can see it now.
light.
I love it.
Now,
beautiful.
I have a question. What the person she ordered that for you, is she asking you what kind of yarn she like to use for that, or just got the acrylic yarn?
I asked her what her budget was.
Okay. No, because you know, like because I'm telling you, okay, Premier, Premier, okay. Yeah.
She said she didn't mind hand washing.
Okay.
But she also has a washer without an agitator.
Okay. She buy the yarn. She got the yarn. You buy the yarn.
Did she supply it, or did you supply the yarn, Lori?
I went ahead and bought it because I said, without a pattern, I don't really exactly know how much I'm gonna need.
Yeah.
So I said I will buy it up front.
Of course.
And I got it on sale, but I'm going to charge her a regular price for the yarn. And then I will figure it up after I finish how much I actually use, but I will keep it under. She told me I'm willing to pay $60 in materials and then pay you for your time.
Yeah.
Buying it on this. She said, I'm hoping to spend less than what this lady was charging, or if I have to spend this much, I'd rather give it to you and not this person I don't know.
Yeah.
So
yes.
She was charging $156.
Okay.
For this.
So.
But I think I can
probably it just depends what kind of yarn that person she was supposed to want to use, because acrylic is more cheap than cotton.
Right.
Cotton is more expensive. So that's what I'm asking.
Yeah. She wanted a summer sweater to put over like bathing suits or tank tops or whatever if she was going to go, you know, into a store or something with her bathing suit top on and whatever. And I said, well, probably cotton would be better for that, but it's going to be heavier and more expensive and harder.
You got to be very careful to not wet that thing, because if she wet, it could be like so heavy, you know, because acrylic.
Right.
Exactly. So she not. Yeah.
Yeah. So I did some research on some different yarns, and so I gave her a couple of options. I said, here are the colors you want in these types of yarns. This is what I can tell you about how to take care of this one. If it was made out of this yarn, it will cost this, and you'll have like hand washing and line drying and stuff like that. It'll be heavy. I said, now the acrylic isn't probably as breathable and much absorbing as the cotton, but it will dry quickly. You won't have to hand wash it. It won't, this is the kind that won't pill up, or at least not as much.
No.
And even though
it's probably better on the skin.
Yeah, so even though it's acrylic, which is plastic, it's very soft.
On the skin.
Yeah. It's very soft, and it's so open. This pattern is so open, I don't think you'll get like hot and sweaty like if it were a different stitch that was closed up.
Yeah, because I mean, and that's good that you tell them, the person, you know, and you give it too many options, because you know that okay, you tell me about this yarn, but you know, tell me, you know, details about this kind of yarn. So, and that's good because I always.
It was, can you make me this sweater? And I was like, well, do you have a pattern? And she said, no, just this picture. And I was like, well.
and you know, when somebody orders something to me, I'll be honest to that person too. And I say, if it's me and my opinion, if I'm going to wear this, whatever, I prefer working with this yarn, but it's going to be more expensive. But if you like to want to this kind of with this yarn, it's going to be less money, but this is what you're going to feel it. You
Laura,
choose what you want.
Yes. Laura, are you planning on charging her, or is it going to be a gift?
No, I'm charging her.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she's a good friend of mine, and she's an artist she's a working artist. So she is used to the questions I'm asking her are the kinds of things she's used to asking her clients for the products.
Good.
She's not offended by the questions. She's doing her best to answer them. She knows when to say, I'm going to leave that up to you as the expert, and this is, you know, important to me. Yes. And because she's an artist, when I ordered the yarn, I ordered it instead of her ordering it, because it's hard to tell online and in magazines what exactly the color is. And again, without a pattern saying these are the brands and colors, I ordered multiple greens, multiple yellows, multiple purples, and then I ordered a white cream. And then I ordered one of each colorway, and I let her put the colors together, because I was like, you know, you're the expert in color, the art teacher.
Yeah.
She's an art teacher at a high school where I used to work, and she lives in my neighborhood. She's in this Wednesday night crafters group. So
cool.
We kind of do things for each other.
That's a perfect thing for an art teacher to wear.
Right.
Yes. Eh?
Yeah. So she picked the colors together. She put the colors together based on.
If my art teacher wore that, I would think she's very arty, you know, creative. She's an artist who's wearing her goodies.
So, I mean, I wouldn't take this on for just anybody. Somebody that I barely knew said, can you make this for me? I'd say no. Now, once I do it once for her and I've got it kind of figured out, if what somebody said, well, with that sweater.
Especially without a pattern, especially without a pattern, just trying to go by the picture is hard.
It's hard. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I did buy this pattern.
Absolutely.
I did buy this pattern to help me with constructing it.
Oh, wait, let me just quickly solo you.
Similar. It's very similar.
Oh, I love it.
Right.
Yeah.
I love it. What is that? What is that called? What's that pattern called?
Bell Sleeve Top by Nadia.
Easy Patterns.
Not Easy Pattern, yeah.
Wow.
And it was like, it was $6 or $8, something like that. But it has sizing and instructions on how to sort it, like how many squares you need and all that stuff. And from size extra small to 7XL.
Is she close enough so that she can try it on when you're sort of at a certain point in that top?
Right. So we get together every 2 weeks, and so I'm planning on just trying. You know, like I've got. Let's see, what have I got here? I worked on it almost all day yesterday. I had the day off yesterday. I had one appointment and a date with my husband at night, but in between, I worked on this all day yesterday. So I have this is the size of the stack.
Okay.
Plus one I started. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 starts of the squares, and I've got 14 of them are to this point where I can start joining them together with the white chain.
Okay, yeah.
And I got this one that I found on the floor after I got up from the chair that fell off apparently.
That's like a bonus, right?
Yeah,
like
I've got some of each colorway or whatever color. I don't know what you call that. There's 2 different color combos.
Yeah.
I've got some of each, enough that I think I can do I can do a long enough row of them in a row that I think I can measure, because I've got a measurement of her hips and her bust. She does want it to come down lower. She doesn't want it to stop at the waist. She wants it to come down lower. And she's not straight. She's curvy, but her bust size and her hip size are similar.
Okay.
And again, because of the construction of it, it's gonna stretch a little. So
I'm trying
I'm trying to get it to the point where Wednesday when we get together, I can wrap it around her and like pin it together and make sure it's comfortable on her hips and her across here, to know how many I need to do around for the bodice part.
Yeah.
Lori, I want to say, did you see the poncho that I made that was like hexagons that was put together? Have you seen it in any of my lives? You saw it, hey? Amazingly, pardon?
Yeah, I did see it once, but it's been a while, I think, hasn't it?
Okay, my Jessica's going to quickly get it. But I want to tell you what I found with that was, because Whisper told me that the yarn that I used there is not stretchy. And it's the first time I worked with it. It's superwash merino. But that pattern, that you put around the motif actually makes it stretchy. You can actually take it like this and it actually goes like this. But the yarn itself is not stretchy. Then someone said it's what you do with the yarn that makes it go in and out. Now, I want to tell you what I did was, I had, the way I assembled it, if I have to now do a tutorial, the first round is 8 hexagons, because it's hexagons. Now, yours might not be hexagons, but mine turned out to be hexagons. And I sort of put it in a slight V, and then the next one. So what happens is you've got this, the V sort of, and then like this. So what I'm saying is around the shoulders, it's a certain width, and it's slightly wider, because of the way you put it together. That's exactly right. Just give it to me quickly. And okay, so I'm just going to quickly solo. Oh, this is another thing I did in the last month, eh? So this is what it looks like. Can you see? Now there is those are the motifs put together with that, but it really looks, if you go like this, you see how stretchy it is.
Right.
But the yarn isn't stretchy. It's the way it's made.
Yeah, all that change.
Yes, it's the way the motifs are put together. And then at the bottom, I've got beads. See those beads?
Pretty.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
So,
I love the high contrast.
And you know that this is V's fault, hey? You all know that, hey? Because V took a book that I had, What did she do? She went and used some things out of it that I've never used. Pictures I never even gave a second look. And I thought, what? I've had this book for so long. This woman goes and buys this book now, and look the beautiful stuff she makes. I better have a relook at this book. Then when I did that, I saw this motif, and I just made so many of it, and I didn't even know what I was going to do. And I just used one of my ponchos that I have on my channel as a template, and then put the motifs together. Ingrid's saying, I really like those. They're so dainty, and at the same time I have the feel of a boho to me. Yes, that is Laurie's your motifs. It is definitely boho. Looks boho.
Right. I think your poncho you just showed would be cool to do in scrap yarns with black connecting it. It would kind of look like a stained glass.
Jeepers. That's why I want to know what you girls are on, because your creative juices are on max potential. I didn't even think about that, but that is really a good idea.
Especially if
but
you
I
did
want
like,
to now. I want to make a tutorial of this, so I need to get more yarn.
This is the links
exactly
that I'm putting in
what
the chat, guys. So.
Okay.
Yes, that's the book.
I put the link for this book, so if you want to check it out on Amazon.
I got another book at Ollie's the same time I got that one I was showing earlier. I can show you that. Oh yeah.
Yes.
See, I remember when it was still at that stage. I don't think you've gotten adding any of the.
Yes, but every live I did a bit more. You'll see on my thumbnails as I progressed on the thumbnail, there will be what I did next. So because I was winging it, you know, I mean, I didn't have a pattern. So you can see the shape at the bottom. It's like a V, pointed.
But
so
it's not It's not a drastic.
It's not
point. It's more like. I don't know.
It is more. You can see there the point. It's very slight, but it's still there. Yeah. So when you put it on, I have a point where I look at to see what is the front and the back, and then I would know what is the front and the back. But then I also have to see to it that the point is in the front, because it can't end up on my sleeve. It has to be in the front because there is a point. V is directing air traffic. Are you directing air traffic, V?
You want to see my other book I got from Ollie's?
Yes.
Yes. Wait, let me see.
You make me big.
Ooh.
There you go.
I'll make you big and I'll shrink you again. Honey, I shrunk Laurie. 200 fun things to crochet. That's beautiful.
Flowers.
Wow. Decorative flowers, leaves, bugs, butterflies, and more. Okay, cut out the bugs.
And
butterflies and more.
The fish. Ah.
Thank you, Ingrid.
Can I see one page inside and see is the same the other one did you have, Laurie?
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Lorna. Have a good evening.
Thank you. Oh,
so
okay. Okay.
Thank you,
That's
Rose.
amazing.
And I mean, it's got lots of fun, and it's got like this at the beginning, like it shows you all the flowers.
What is in the book? Yeah.
Yay. It's like a legend.
Yeah. So it's 200 and what?
So if you
It's flowers, more flowers.
And more flowers. Ooh.
And you can do these in any size yarn or thread. And you can make applique, or you can make them like the middle of the flowers. Make them like the middle of a motif or something. And then here's a bunch of leaves.
Oh my goodness.
And
so what is the name of that book?
200 Fun Things to Crochet.
Oh.
And
it's also St. Martin's Griffin. And it was $24.99. $24.99 US.
Thank you, Rita.
And $34.99 Canadian.
I think it's paperback. It's $21.97.
Okay, and Amazon is 2 different books. So one costs $12.99, and the other one costs the one that Glory she's showing right now It costs $13.97.
Then there's these.
Oh, I love those.
Oh.
Is that the same book though?
Yeah. And you'll see like a lot of these motifs that are in the middle, it's the flowers from the beginning.
Yeah. Oh.
This one kind of looks like what Veronica's doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, Wanda.
Yes. Yes. Hey, Wanda.
Yeah. I've put the description of that book in the description, the thing of that book in the description box. I love that book. I think I must definitely get that book.
I think it would be fun to make a square of each one of these squares or triangles or hexagons or whatever they are. Motifs. And then make a blanket of all of those. Like everyone's a different.
Or even a wearable.
That would be
if you
fun.
use the same colors. If you use the same color scheme and you pick out and you, I don't know, the possibilities are endless.
Girl, I'd like it in different colors.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Look at this cool one.
That's pretty.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. Yeah. That's really pretty.
I like that one.
Windflower.
And here's a diamond shape.
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, that would be cool to make
just a little bit up, a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay. Yeah.
Wouldn't that
open dahlia something? Open dahlia something. What is that? It's a red on your right hand side.
Open dahlia hexagon.
I love that one.
Yeah.
Yes. Open dahlia hexagon. I love that one. Number one, page 186.
For that book, Lori?
I paid $3.99 for this one.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, $3.99.
See, and all these in here, they don't have those books. I checked. I checked. Maybe I'm going to say 2 months ago, but they don't have books like crochet. They have got some stuff, but it was like, nah, I don't want to.
They had a whole huge lot of the red heart with love that has the sparkle in it.
Mm-hmm.
They had 2 colors of green, gray, black, white, and
the yarn red. For $1.99, right?
Right.
Yes.
This was with when they had those. And then they also at the same time, or like right after that, they got a whole bunch of the premier.
Yeah.
Flower something. Flower yarn something. Yeah.
Serenity.
I see those yarn. Yeah. Yeah. I see those yarn too. But that one that was cost more money than the $1.99. When I try to go pay for that other yarn, well, I got for the $1.99, but I got the other one, and when the cashier is scanning, it was, I think it was $3.99 or something. And I said, oh no, this is what $1.99. I'm not taking. No, I'm not gonna pay for this kind of yarn that much money. I said no, and it's okay. So, but I just got the one that was $1.99. So, yeah.
I did go ahead and get some of the chunky for a friend who was looking for it in a color that was, I mean, that's why it's there. They're not going to do that color anymore. And she wanted some of that color. It's called chocolate or something like that. So, or I don't remember exactly, but I did go ahead and buy it. I bought 5. I remember that I bought 5 of them, and it came up to a little over $16 or something. So I think they were $2.99 when I bought them.
Wow.
Because they'll mark them down again if they get down to when they have the huge lot, and if that lot's not going away and they want that space for something else, they'll mark them down again at My Alley.
Yeah.
So
those books that you show us is really good and good price.
I was able to get a couple of those books that I added. You know, when I had my my raffle.
Yeah.
I got 2 of those books, and what I did, because I raffled out 2 gifts, but then I did 2 additional prizes that people didn't know about. So I raffled out total of 4 gifts. And I was able to
Wow.
get 2 of those books, and I added them to the surprise prizes. And I was going
That
through
is
there,
a
and
beautiful prize.
I was going through there. I'm thinking, oh, I want one of these, but I only had 2. So I was like, well, I'll just let them have it. But it's a really nice book. It's a really nice book. But you have to go to Ali's like at least every couple of weeks to just be on top of other books that they have.
Because a lot of books are gone. Yeah.
You know that I'm trying to point the little roll around carts everybody's buying lately. Supposedly Ali's had those for $20. Well, $19.99. I didn't go.
Really?
Wow.
I'm trying. I have one that my husband got me for my birthday. And I'm trying
I may have to go take a ride by there tomorrow to see if they have them here.
If they have any left. Who knows how many they got.
Let's go, Brenda. Hey, after we finish, let's go, Brenda.
Wow.
I'm working on
different artists. They have different stuff.
Yeah.
The thing I'm focusing on right now, this is half of it. I'm making a beach kimono.
A beach kimono?
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh, let me see that color. Ooh.
Oh, I love those colors.
I love those colors. That's my favorite colors too.
My bathing suit is blue. My new bathing suit is blue. We're going to Atlantic City in a couple of weeks. So it's like really long.
Yes.
It's going to be just, it goes over like this. And you do the sides and the back.
Connected,
Nice.
So it goes down to like my knees.
That is beautiful.
That's good.
I'm going to get the yarn.
That is beautiful.
Get a label. See, I can't remember the color. I bought this on clearance. It's called Raindrop.
Oh, the Michaels, I got that yarn too.
Yes. Loops and threads. Is that just hold that what you've crocheted up? Is that like the mile a minute thing that you've just had? Is that similar to that or not? No, it's not similar.
No, it's long.
But
it's long like a scarf, and then you do 2 of them.
Yeah.
It's a bag o' day pattern.
It's the same like this one, Ursula, the one that I've been making. But this one, mine is more small.
Yes.
See, you go long, and now you connect them together, and this part right here in the middle, and the back, and this part right here. That's all you do. Yeah. So.
But the way that she's made it, it looks like that mile a minute she was doing. That looks. It really, at first glance, I thought it was strips that you've put together.
No, it's just
that will form that.
Just go back forward, Just back forward.
Yeah. Bye, Nancy.
Bye, Nancy.
Let's see. What's that? Oh, okay. It's that. Yes. Yeah. It's a duster bag a day crochet pattern. Crochet vest or duster. Yes. I love it.
That's that pattern. So I've been focusing on that. Those are the sweater for my friend because we're getting together Wednesday. So I'm trying to get a strip put together to.
Those are really easy to make.
Matches because I took her measurements, but things fit different. It's different from when it's laying down and you lay it out on your table and measure it. It's different than how it actually fits.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'm working on that this weekend, and then
Bye, Rose.
But
that's beautiful. You've got lovely projects going. It's our
20th anniversary on June 15th, and so that week we're going to be at the beach in Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Yay!
Wow,
nice.
Yep. We're going to stop on the way out at Gettysburg in Pennsylvania. We're going to visit Gettysburg and Hershey, Pennsylvania, where the Hershey chocolate empire was built.
Yes.
Somebody who's been there told me the whole town smells like chocolate. So
I want to go there. I want to go there and just just eat chocolate all day long.
So there is what we're gonna do. We're not gonna go to the amusement park because we don't have the kids with us. So it's like we don't have to go to the amusement park because we don't have kids with us. So we're gonna do. There's like a little museum there, and you can hear like the story of the Hershey, how Hershey's was built, and the guy that created it, and all that. And then they have like a little tour where you can see how they like the factory tour, and then a tasting at the end.
Wow.
So that's going to be our first day. Then we're going to drive out the rest of the day, the rest of the way, and check into our condo and kind of figure out the lay of the land and what have you. And then we'll probably do a couple of casinos, walk the boardwalk, see some of the sights around there, but mostly just the pool and the beach. And
yeah,
that sounds lovely.
Get plenty of that vitamin C. I'm telling you, it's great.
Right.
Yeah.
Meaning SEA, not C, but SEA.
I just went to bed, Bath and Beyond. I bought a bath storage cart. It's the same as Michael's or Joanne's carts on wheels too. Wow, in clearance, $10 each, all white. So she bought 2. Wow. Debbie, that sounds fantastic. The Bod Duster coat. Yes, I made it in Stylecraft Special DK Emperor. Very deep purple. It's a lovely make. Oh, Ingrid, that sounds gorgeous.
It's one of those things where making it in this color changing yarn, it's got lots of colors in it. It's going to look one way, and then I have some solid color yarn that I'm thinking about making one of those or a similar one to it in the solid. And then you can make it shorter too if you want it to just be, you know, at your waist or at your hip.
I just want like a, you know, like a summer top, and just start with the sizes you want. Yeah. Yeah,
you can make it a top by sewing up the front, under the arms, in the back, and up the front.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
That's a really easy.
Use that same pattern for so many things.
Right.
It all depends how you stitch it up.
And it's not expensive. I think it was $5 or something for that pattern. And you can do so many things with it.
Yeah. Even if you just follow the tutorial, I mean, she's got that tutorial in her YouTube channel too. So if you don't want to buy the pattern, you can always just follow her tutorial.
Right.
Yeah.
But Brenda, that thing that you made, I would love a tutorial or even a pattern. I would buy the pattern of that.
Which one?
You got to use the tutorial, Brenda, for that one. Yeah. You need to do a tutorial for that one, Brenda.
Yes, you must. It's a must.
Do a tutorial. It will be great.
Okay.
Just do one video for how doing the squares, and so next one how you connecting or
it's
making.
Basically, just doing the squares and then the triangle, and that's it.
But like I said, for people, for people who learning, they've been learning or just started crochet, I think they go to the easy way to then can do that too, Yeah. So
for us those of us who don't want to wing it, we want to actually see how you made it. So for those of us.
Yes.
Hello, Yana. How are you?
Ursula.
You're not late. If we're still here, if you come here and we're not here, if you're in replay, you're late. Replay. Until it's not replay, you're in time.
Hey, Dolly.
Hey, Dolly.
Hello.
Ursula, what is it you're wearing around your neck?
It is it's the Asgard shawl.
That's what I thought. I just bought that pattern.
I love the color. I gave Rose the same cake, because this top is a purple top, but the maroon in here, it disappears on this purple. So it's fine to wear it like that, I like it. And it's cotton, so it's not too hot. I'm cold, but if it's too hot, then you get too hot again, then you must take it off. But it's just the right amount of heat so that it's not cold. And I would wear it like a triangular scarf, although it's a half circle. It's not a triangle, you know. So definitely.
She was talking about how to make
triangular scarf.
Yeah, she was talking about how to make that. Reggie was talking about how to make that Asgard shawl into a dress.
Yes.
I want to do that too.
If you put two together, let me just show you quickly. This is anything that you have. Now you have it. You take this. This is the pattern, right? Now it's a half circle. So you think to yourself, because I would like to make a poncho of this. So all you do is, to make a poncho, I would start at row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think at row 9. I would start at that row. So that this is my head. My head must go in here, in this bit. And then it will be a circle and not just half a circle. So you can imagine easily, if you lie it down, if this is half a circle, then times 2, that would be your circle. How to make it. You know, because it is how many rows repeat? It's not difficult. It's just that she was very creative in the way she did it.
Or
what is Dolly Face saying? She's stuffing her face.
You could make something like this
with coffee and treats. Yes, that's exactly that. That's what she did. Yes, that's what she did with it. Now I would also, Renee, hello, how are you? So good to see you. Natural Nene.
Nene, how are you?
Hi, Nene. We gonna do lovies later?
We're gonna do what?
Renee and I were on live with Gigi, the crochet queen, last week, talking about lovies, you know, for babies. And somehow we ended up planning a live topic for this today at whatever time she's on. 6, I think it is, 6 o'clock here. We're gonna make lovies together. I gotta find my pattern.
That's midnight for me.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, yes, I'll be there, says Renee. Hello, Consuelo. How are you?
Hi, Consuelo.
Hi, Consuelo. How are you?
I probably ought to get off of here and like pay my bills and do my laundry and all that stuff so I can actually come up with Gigi later and do the thing I convinced her to do. Because I'm getting her in all sorts of trouble with the lovies and the amigurumi.
Hi, Dinas. Yeah.
So I'm going to hop off. I'm going to put you in my ear on my phone. And
I'd love to be in your ear. Then I don't get to shout.
Thank you so much, Larry.
You're in my ear more than you know, Ursula, because I put it in my ear at work when I'm doing something boring.
In my head
Larry,
when I go shopping.
So the mostly you don't fall asleep, okay? That's the thing, because Ursula, she got that voice that everybody like, okay, I want to go to sleep. She got a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
When I'm at work, standing up, so when I'm at work, so I have a long period of time in the middle of my day where I'm by myself doing repetitive stuff. And just every once in a while, an alarm goes off, I have to go do something else. So I usually pop my headphones in and it actually keeps me awake, because otherwise I'd be like, oh, boring thing. All right, I'm popping off of here.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you so much for showing your beautiful creations. Thank you.
I love seeing you.
Yes.
You all are like my moms and grandmas now, because I don't have them to tell me how good I'm doing with their crafts. So.
You're doing great. Keep doing what you're doing.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Sandra. Sandra, I listened to Ursula all night last night watching the replay. Oh my goodness. That's so funny.
Yeah, so that's really good. Yes.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, Dina.
Let's see. Yeah.
Does anybody else want to come in and show us what they're working on?
Just real quick. Just real quick. Who want to comment? Who want? Come on. Because Granny, this is gonna be 3 o'clock, right?
Yes.
And Granny D is
Kim
going to be at
having,
3.
but
Yeah.
Kim is having
A
her
monetization party.
party.
So we can still catch at least 10 minutes of that if we want to go over there. And I will drop the link. But you think? I
think Granny D was going to give up her. Granny D was thinking about giving up her 3 o'clock so Kim could stay longer.
Is that? Well, that's fantastic. Ursula, Brenda, V, you remember a time ago I told you one of my challenges to myself is mosaic in Ferris wheel, cherry on top. I ordered it in Feb and only got it about 2 weeks ago. What? But I tell you, Ingrid, today I got
Ferris wheel is free, though.
The first package that I got from overseas today since I started my channel. So I have not received any prizes that I've won ever since I started my channel. It's still coming. That's how delayed the post is here.
It's really slow.
Yeah.
It's really slow. It's really slow.
Ingrid, the Ferris wheel is really pretty and it feels, I have one here that I ordered. I haven't used it up, but it feels very soft. I'm looking forward to using that one. I won't use that till the winter though, because that's acrylic and it's going to be too hot to use right now.
Yeah.
What is she saying? So after all the cows, sock knitting, etc., I can eventually start on my mosaic. Oh, Ingrid, I tell you now, I'm quite a bit addicted, but I will go with thicker yarn because I can understand how it goes like this, how quick it goes. Because that's fantastic. I'm doing that. I'm doing the 6mm crochet hook thing, courtesy of V. So I'm also going to be fast from now on. Yeah.
This is my ever going mosaic.
Ooh.
Blanket.
Your what? That's the Apache Tears.
Yes.
That's what she calls the Apache Tears. Oh, that is beautiful. Okay, now I see how it looks like that. That's the Apache Tears. Oh, I love it. I love it. Is that finished?
No, this is like my ongoing whip. It's going to be probably, it's 3/4 of the way. It's got a little bit more, and then I'll be done.
Gorgeous.
But then I'm not going to encapsulate the ends. I'm doing this to them. I did a couple already.
Okay, wait,
I'm gonna tassel them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
So this has been
with
going
me.
on
The dress is almost ready.
Last year. Huh?
Inge, if you want to come and show us, you're welcome.
Come on.
I've pinned the link. The what? What do you call it? I've pinned whatever to come up. The what? What's the word? I pinned that thing, so I don't have to drop it. So it's pinned. Everybody loves it, Brenda. Oh, but Brenda, goodness, you've knocked it out of the park. I mean, I think last month V just about killed it. If there was a challenge, it's dead. But today you've really knocked it out of the park. I feel so ashamed about our snow postal students. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Let's knock it out of the park.
I know, right? Yeah.
We care for you. We care about what? We care about you, Ingrid, says Laurelie. Obvious. Yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh, Brenda, I am blown away.
I'm going to try and using try and making like a your square top. I'm going to try making one of this with this yarn. So I see how they turn, and I mean it's just a square. You just make it bigger. How big do you want? Yeah. So I'm going to try and make one of those too.
That blanket that Brenda did, that is this one. That's my first little few stitches. You see?
That one's
exactly that. But this is now on a baby blanket. But now I would like to do this next time with a thicker blanket. thicker.
Yeah, that one.
Because
That
this is
one
like,
is a 4. That one is worth it.
I really want to. I want to really like say, what was I thinking? You know, slap myself. Why must you pick this, the thinnest yarn in the new thing to go this far? You could have.
You didn't know any better. You know what I did? But you know what I did, Ursula, when I first started watching her videos, I just did swatches, small swatches.
Yes.
Just like she does
Rita
in
says
her
it's
samples. And that way I wasn't committed to anything. I had just the small swatch, and then I can choose what I wanted, the yarn that I wanted for my project.
Yes. Absolutely. Beautiful.
Thank you, Dina. Thank you, Rita.
Brenda and Ursula, beautiful. Thank you, Dina. But I mean, that is her number. It's called hashtag number. So it's number 1.
Number 1.
Beginner's Guide to Mosaic.
Okay.
I'll put it in the description box. If somebody I did put it in the comments, but I'll put it in the description box.
Yeah. I got the video, so
number
I saved
1 and
it.
number 2. Yeah.
And I think Veronica will have no problems watching her tutorial, Veronica. You won't. Trust me, you won't. I've watched them, and she does the work there with you on camera. So you'll have no issue.
Okay. Okay, great.
She goes slow enough.
Yeah. Plus she's the camera is right on her hands.
Okay.
Everything is perfect. Yeah. Everything is perfect there. But I tell you that is really how do you say addictive? Because once you master it, like now I know how to read a pattern. Now your own creative juices start flowing, because now you think, okay, well, I can make this pattern, I can make that pattern. Now once I've mastered this, I would want to go on to writing my own things and then make tutorials. Yes. She says, if I want the cherry on top to be my background color, do I start with the first or the second color? Well, I can tell you.
I would start with the color with the base color. Like for me, I started with the darker color.
Okay, I tell you what I did. I started.
This is my beginning. I started with the dark color first.
Oh,
so that way you have an idea.
But that pattern doesn't really have a front, a top, and a background color, because it's the same. You see what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't matter which one. Yeah, it's the same. It's always going to be the same.
Okay, so what Ingrid is asking is, if I want the cherry on top to be my background, do I start with the first or the second color? Okay, so I tell you what, Ingrid, I'll show you here. On this one, I started with a row of, okay, let's say white and color. Okay, white, I started with a colorful row, then a white, and then my colorful row. So I'm going to show you this. Okay, let's quickly solo here. I started with above the white. If you can see, this is the pattern, and I started with a row of color. There's a row of color, and then a row of white, and then that blue comes over
to the white.
So I started with the colorful one, and then white, color, white, color, and then it ends up like this, looking like this. Okay. Color, white, color. So that it looks here as if my white is in the background, is the pattern. You know what I mean? I don't know how to say what is background, what is front. But the lines of this is sort of your color that shows up. Okay, now let's look at this one. Exactly that same question I didn't know how to answer, because on this one, I started and I actually wanted the white to be colorful. So you can see that So I didn't know which one to start with, Ingrid. So what I did is, let me just get rid of the comment. I started with white. No, I started with color and then white. I started with a row of color and then white.
What's the background? What's the back?
And then the back.
What's the back of it look like? The back of the
background.
Look like?
The back of your blanket. Reverse of your blanket. What does it look like in the back? There you go.
Okay.
Stripes. But okay, so if you want the diamonds to be not white but a color, so if I wanted the diamonds to be white like it is here, I started with a row of color and then white and then color, white, color, white, color, white. Now there, if you wanted that color to be in the front, you must start with a row of white.
But once you start reading the pattern, it will tell you color 1 or color A, color B, right, on her pattern?
Yeah.
Now, her question is, if she sees a pattern and she's got 2 colors, and she decides on which one she wants, look like this. I wanted actually the white diamonds here. I would have chosen to be the rainbow color instead of white. But I wasn't experienced enough.
What I'm saying is the pattern, when Tina puts out the pattern, if I remember correctly, she has color A, color B. And then when you coordinate that back to the pattern, when you're looking at it, you know exactly where that color is going to show up in the pattern when you're looking at it.
Can be, yeah, can be.
When you're actually looking at the paper pattern, does she have color A and color B or color 1 and color 2?
Turquoise and white. Now, when you do the tutorial, that number 1, you must decide, is my first color going to be the turquoise or the white? Which color do you want to be in front?
Right.
And then it's white and turquoise. So you must decide which one. Do you want my color to go follow the turquoise or follow the white? And that's how you choose which color is where. V will have to check.
But if you're looking at a written pattern, if you're looking at a written pattern, it tells you color 1 or color 2, but then you can see in the pattern where that color 1 is going to fall.
And what it look like?
Or what color 2 is going to fall, right?
Yeah.
I was saying I start with the color I want to be in the background. With other words, the cherry on top. Well, you know what? I can't tell you. All I'm telling you is you can see that my diamonds are white. You must decide, do you want the diamonds to be white or rainbow? Now I say, to get it the way it's here, I started with a row of white. And then my diamonds turned out white. That's all I know. I don't know more. I'm too inexperienced.
Ingrid, it really all depends on which pattern you want to do. If you're gonna do like the basic one, like my blanket, it really makes no difference which one you start. Right. It really makes no difference which one you start with, because each color is the same. It just looks that way because of the difference in colors. It looks like one is in the front and one is in the back, but in reality it's not. So it really makes no difference. Now, if you're doing a different pattern, then I would think that you really have to look at the written pattern to decide where color 1 will be and color 2 is going to be, so you know how you want it to look. So you can do it how you want it to look, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh la la.
But once you go and see the tutorials, and once you see it and you try working it, you'll get a better understanding and idea. Because really, and I don't think it really makes any difference. I don't think there's no right or wrong way. Everything has this custom look that is very unique and special and beautiful. So I don't think it will make any difference.
I agree with Coco. I think Ingrid, do a little swatch, just a little swatchy.
That is a good idea.
With scrap yarn, white and a scrap yarn to see where it ends, and then you know
right,
which
Brenda?
one should be your. Yeah.
That's what Brenda she did when she started doing the first, you know, see how they look and she can make it. Yeah.
So use like a scrap and a like a white or a cream and a scrap to see where your pattern ends up. Because I'm very glad that I bought those 3 patterns, because I'm now I have it forever and I can just refer to that. And her tutorials really teaches you how to read a pattern, which I'm glad of. Because when I started out, I looked at it and I thought, I'm never going to get this. This is too complicated. I understand. So I'm going to start with my tutorial top. The pattern is the diamond pattern, and it goes over in a lovely cross effect and back to the diamonds. Thank you so much. No, that's fantastic. I hope we would love to see post in Facebook how it comes out, Ingrid, because that is beautiful to see.
Yeah, a lot of people they doing mosaic blankets and pillows, and I said, wow, one day I'm gonna be in that.
I am now
it's
going
amazing.
to, you know, like Brenda used that Apache tears to make a whole blanket. What I want to do is use some of these stitches, and I want to make a crochet cardigan for my crochet cardigan challenge, but with a thicker yarn, a number 5 or a 5.5 hook. And it's going to go quick.
Debbie,
yes, if
come
my
together once a month.
Yes, Debbie, at the last Saturday of each month. And I believe the link for the next one is in the description box, because I think it's with Brenda, and the link for the thingy is in the description box. So
it'll be in my channel on the 29th. I think I saw my calendar here. I think it's June 29th.
Yeah, it's at the end of the month again. So it's only 12.
June 26th. June 26th.
26. Yeah, 26.
It's only 12 episodes, if you want to put it like that.
Yeah.
You know. So.
So next in June it's gonna be in my channel, then July will be in Veronica, and then in August it will be back in Ursula's, and then we rotate every month.
Definitely do a swatch first. Yes, I cannot mess up. That's right. I cannot quickly run out and get some more. Absolutely, Ingrid. That's why I say just use scrap, so that once you know where the scrap falls, you'll know whether you want to use it like that or not. I really enjoy you. 3 are so helpful. Thank you, Rita. That's so kind of you to say it. Helen says, if my Granny D challenge is finished, once she's finished it, then what? Okay, she's about to say something. It's coming through in clues. Once finished and I didn't get it up, I'll show it on Facebook or on your channel. Yes, Ingrid. Ingrid's got a giveaway going. Ingrid, drop that link while it's hot, so that people can go and check out your giveaway. Ooh, sweetie pie.
That's nice.
I want to
get that.
One day we'll have a little doggy, and I want to have 2, but I get one first, train it. So that it will know, just look at it, it's going to behave. And then get the next one. Divide and conquer. Is there anyone else that want to come and show us anything that they've done, something they've conquered in the last month?
Thank you, Debbie.
Oh, you've really inspired me, Brenda, with that poncho thing. It's still bugging me. It's in my mind now. Love doggies. So sweet.
Thank you, Jana. Yeah, this is Maxie.
So we have to get ready.
So probably next month.
Oh, really? Yeah. So hopefully next month I can put all together and I can be ready to show the square together, my squares, and see how they look and So yeah, and I can wait to work with this with my top, summer top. So I can wait to work with this.
Do you want to come up, Helen? But just grab the link. The link is pinned up there. You're so welcome to come up and show us what you've been working on, any challenge that you've mastered or killed like V does. I'll get my link quickly. There you go. Yes, drop it while it's hot. Drop it while it's hot.
Yeah.
So Helen says she's going to come up quickly. Yes, come and show us. I didn't think I can actually sit now and do this while I'm, you know, talking to someone. I couldn't do this the first week. Not in the first week. I had to concentrate. Because if you miss a stitch here,
you gotta count.
It's visible. You've counting. There she goes. Wait, let me just see.
Is Helen coming?
At the moment, there we go. Ooh, okay, Helen, I'm going to add you to the stream, right? There we go. Hello.
Hey, Helen.
Hello, Jamie. How are you, Helen?
It's a little slow.
It's okay. She must just be close to her internet. Yeah. StreamYard wants you to be close to your router or close to where your internet is. It wants a strong signal. It doesn't need fast internet. It just wants a strong signal. Thank you, Ingrid. There you go. Oh, I love that.
Ooh.
Oh, is that the mustache?
Yes, it is.
Wow, I love the colors.
That's beautiful.
Wow, Helen. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Is it a shawl? Is it a blanket? Or is it a shawl?
Is it a shawl? Is it a blanket? It's Superman.
It's a shawl. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. Woo! Gorgeous. Woman, you are.
I love the combination of colors.
Wonder how you do it. I mean, I wish I knew how to do that. I only know how to do it from left to right, left to right. I don't know how to do it and increase and, you know, that corner. That's beautiful, Helen.
Yeah, it starts in the middle.
Left is right. Yes. Oh, you start in the middle.
Yes,
okay.
Right here.
Okay.
That looks beautiful.
But it is gorgeous and it's as thin as knitting, eh?
Yes.
Helen, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
I love the colors you chose. Yes, me too.
Sandra loves it. Dina loves it. Everybody loves it. That's gorgeous. Wow, says Ingrid. The color just pops.
She started. Nice.
Left is right.
Oh, purple.
Left is
there you go.
A bit more to your left, I think. There we go.
Yeah, there
okay,
you
now
go. Beautiful.
Beautiful. What is that?
Is that the
Talk us through it.
It's a shawl. It's going to be a shawl.
Which pattern?
With the beads. That's the bead
challenge.
Oh, the bead challenge. The bead challenge.
I see the bead challenge.
The bead challenge, yeah.
What is the take of yarn? What does the take of yarn look like? I love that t-shirt. I define me. I also like to define me. Left is right, left is right. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love those colors. Not sure if V will love it, but I love it. Love your dog. I have a 50-kilo golden Labrador retriever. That's beautiful. Helen, that's beautiful. You are talented. I love it. Okay, so now the pattern for that shawl, are you winging it? Are you winging it?
No.
Or are you using...
I got it off of no, I got it off of Ravelry.
And if we want to buy it, what do we look for?
No, it's free.
It's free
on Ravelry. Yes. It's
wow,
it's
definitely
beaded,
you must.
It's called a beaded shawl on Ravelry.
Beaded shawl on Ravelry.
Yes.
That's beautiful. Helen, that's beautiful. Wow.
Thank you.
It's gorgeous. Woman, you're so talented.
Thank you.
And it's nice to see you and to meet you and to say hello. Now, what did Veronica do? Where did she go now? She ran out the door.
Hold the phone like this.
Where are you? What are you doing outside?
Still? Yeah, because some ladies they come and pop and show their work.
Oh, her mic is on.
Her what?
Veronica, there you are.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Bye, Helen.
Helen,
Thank you.
thank you so much for coming and showing us. I so appreciate it.
Right.
That was fantastic.
All right.
Thank you, sweetie. Okay.
Veronica, where
Bye-bye.
are you going? Veronica, where are you going?
She's going.
You going to Michael's?
Is she ignoring us? What's happening?
No, I'm sorry.
Her connection.
I am so sorry. My connection, and I had to take my kids to the haircut, and I tried connecting on my phone, but the internet is so really slow.
Okay. Well, maybe we should just go ahead and end it so we can go join Kim and support
yes.
her.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Let's go and raid Kim and do a square raid over at Kim, and I will just quickly drop the link. Copy, and I will drop the link. Let's do that. Do a square raid. Now, this is what you call kidnapping, hey? We've been kidnapped. Do you feel kidnapped?
Yes.
I didn't know I was being kidnapped. When next thing I know, I'm in the car and we're traveling. Amazing. Keepers.
No, the thing is, I had an appointment 4 o'clock, and the two they with me, so I had to. I connected at my phone, and I can still in the chat, and I'm ready. Everybody said, I'm ready. What time you leaving? I said, okay, let's go. Oh my God.
What do you need? Yeah, just take these women and take them in the car with me, and okay, well, that was very fast. Brenda, I didn't see it coming. I did not see it coming.
So we'll see you guys over at Kim's.
Yes, do a challengers raid, not a square raid. A challengers raid. I'm wrong. A challengers raid. A challengers.
We'll see you over there then. Let's go support Kimmy.
Woo! Okay, let's go support Kim. Bye-bye, bye, Brenda. Bye, everyone in the chat. That is so great of you to come. Bye-bye, sweet V.
Bye.
Bye-bye. There you go. Okay, so let's go over to Kim and have a fantastic time. Bye-bye. Bye.